Presented by Alpha Insurance. Auto, home, life, business. Alpha Insurance covers it all. Visit alphainsurance.com. Tonight's show has also been brought to you by Alabama Power, proud sponsor of the Auburn Tigers. The simple southern goodness of Golden Flake, celebrating 68 years as the favorite salty snack of the Auburn Tigers. By Ford. Visit your local Ford dealer, proud sponsor of the Auburn Tigers. And by Wind Creek Hotel and Casino. Tiger Talk is an exclusive presentation of the Auburn Sports Network, a division of Playfly Sports. This is the Auburn Sports Network. We're counting down to the opening tip. Time to introduce the starting five.
Pettiford, top of the circle. He'll put up a three to tie it. It's good! Good. To high between the circles. Screen from Jovic to the left wing for three. Good.
Anytime you set a screen for Tahad Pettiford, he comes on open. You better look out because he can shoot it in that hole.
Tahad Pettiford, Jersey City, New Jersey, Hudson Catholic High School.
Murphy ahead for Overton. Drives into the lane. To the basket. Good.
Beautifully done. Nice steal by Murphy. Made the outlet pass to Overton, and Overton took it coast to coast all the way.
At the top of the circle to Overton. Had the three, didn't take it. Shot clock at 16. Spins down the lane. Overton. Fade away. 8-footer. Good.
Beautiful little step back.
Kevin Overton, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Norman North High School.
Freeman. Elijah. Good step to the hole and jams it with two hands.
On a beautifully one dribble from way behind the three-point line. Used the Euro step and then slammed it home.
Wing for Freeman. Goes baseline to the basket. Shoots and missed it. Got it back and put it in.
Extra effort play.
Elijah Freeman, West Palm Beach, Florida, Wellington High School.
Shot is up and it rolls around the rim about 5 times and Keyshawn Murphy.
What an effort. What an effort.
That's a screen for Murphy. Gets to Murphy to the hole. Good. Murphy to Murphy at the top. He'll pop a wide open three. Good.
I think you're seeing the experience of Keyshawn Murphy come out in his late stages of the game.
Keyshawn Murphy, Birmingham, Alabama, Ramsey High School.
Gets it underneath. Hall up with a left hand. Score. Left side Hall. Free ball Hall. Good. Right wing for Keyshawn Hall. Working outside the lane. Now into the lane. Bumps his man. Gets it back up. And in with the foul.
Nice one-on-one move by Keyshawn Hall.
Keyshawn Big R Hall, Cleveland, Ohio, James Ford Road.
The starting lineups have been presented by Great Southern Wood, makers of Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it.
We welcome you to Michelob Ultra Arena in Las Vegas, along with Randall Dickey, Jacob Hillman, and our Auburn Sports Network studios tonight. I'm Andy Burcham as the 4-1 Auburn Tigers get ready for the 4-0 Oregon Ducks here tonight. Just heard the Auburn starting lineup. Keyshawn Hall back in the lineup for Auburn tonight. And looks like we're going to get the national anthem, and then we'll give you the Oregon starting lineup here tonight. Oregon comes in 4-0 on the season, coached by Dana Altman in his 16th season in Eugene, a record of 374 and 162, 36th season overall, 784 and 405. But first, our national anthem. Good Auburn crowd here tonight as the Tigers get ready for Oregon. The Ducks on the season a perfect 4-0, coached by Dana Altman out of eastern New Mexico in his 16th season in Eugene. His record is 374 and 162, 36th season as a college head coach. His record is 784 and 405. At the point, Jackson Shelstead, a 6'1" junior, averaging 16.5 points, 3.5 rebounds, 3 assists per game. Takai Simpkins on one wing, a 6'4" senior out of Brooklyn, New York, 14 points, 2 rebounds per game. Desrick Lindsay on the other wing, a 6'6" senior out of Louisville, Kentucky, 4.3 points, 3 rebounds. Kwame Evans Jr., a 6'10", 220-pound junior. He is from Baltimore, Maryland, 7.7 points, 4.7 rebounds. And the big dude, Nate Biddle, 7 foot, 260-pound senior. He is from Central Point, Oregon, averaging a double figure, 17 points, almost 11 rebounds, and leads the Big Ten with 3 blocks per ball game. All right, Randall Dickey, there's no question that Auburn faces some size here tonight. More size than it has faced all season long, and they bring size off the bench as well.
Well, it's another marquee matchup into Las Vegas. There's 18 teams out here. This is as close to getting to an NCAA level of play as you can see. All the games are pretty close. They got great schools out here. This one is the big marquee matchup between the Tigers and the Ducks. Oregon brings an enormous amount of experience with Nate Biddle, 7 foot, can shoot threes, can post up inside. He's really a force to be reckoned with. It's going to be a big task for the Auburn Tigers. But Shelstad is also one of the terrific guards. He's going to keep it in his hands as much as he can. He's going to shoot threes. He's going to try to get to the basket. He is the catalyst that makes the Ducks go.
Auburn and Oregon. Auburn knows it will face Michigan tomorrow night. Regardless of the outcome of this game, that game will begin at 7:30 Central Time. Our pregame coverage at 7 Central here at Michelob Ultra Arena. And then who Auburn plays in the third game of the, I have no idea.
Well,
what day, what opponent, what time at this moment?
Oh, it'll be a lot of fun. It's unbelievable. It's an unusual kind of a setup schedule. You're not really bracketed outside the first 2 games.
You could be 2-0 and still not play for the championship here.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
But Auburn's got a chance to really put some big feathers in their caps, playing back-to-back Big Ten foes in Oregon Ducks and the Michigan Wolverines tomorrow. But it's going to be something. You're going to see some outstanding plays. You're going to see some great maneuvers on the floor, but you're going to see some of the best players in the country go at it.
Auburn is in the blue uniforms tonight. I think the last time Auburn wore the blue away uniforms for a regular season game, for a game period, was the Texas A&M game last year near the end of the regular season in College Station. Auburn wore white throughout the NCAA tournament last year. Of course, that ended in the Final Four, but the Tigers are the away team tonight, the visiting team tonight, with the blue uniforms, tops and bottoms, the orange numerals and lettering with the white trim. Oregon, the home white uniforms, tops and bottoms, with the green, the Kelly green numbers and lettering, and the yellow trim. Stephen Pearl in his first season at Auburn, his overall record 5-1. Auburn is 4-1. Dana Altman spent a number of years at Creighton, now in his 16th season at Oregon, and his record in Eugene, 374 and 162. Auburn number 22 in the AP poll, number 21 in the AP poll, 25 in the coaches poll coming into this one. And Auburn with Keyshawn Hall back in the starting lineup tonight.
It's really good to see him step on the floor in the starting 5. You know, he suffered that turned ankle, which was swelled up quite a bit. Clark Pearson deserves a great deal of praise rehabbing Keyshawn, and we'll see how he moves laterally. Will certainly depend on how quickly he's back.
It's a bigger ball club in Oregon than Auburn has faced, perhaps since it faced Florida last year in the national semifinals. And the tap is controlled by Oregon. We are underway. Auburn will go to the basket to our right.
Start off in the tough man-to-man defense, Tigers.
Shellstead to Biddle, top of the circle. Off the left side it comes. Now Shellstead on the wing. Shot clock at 16 for Oregon. Shellstead gets a screen from Biddle. They throw off the left wing for Evans. Kwame drives down the lane to the basket. He puts it up and he scores.
Just kind of took him one-on-one. They isolated to kind of check on Keyshawn Hall's ankle. Made him move laterally.
2-0 Oregon with the lead, 1927. Right wing, three ball, Murph for the lead. No. Rebound, Biddle, no. Taken away by Hall. And Biddle, I think, went over his back.
What an outstanding effort by Keyshawn Hall. Came from outside the paint to go get that rebound and cause the foul on Biddle. Gives the Tigers the first baseline out of bounds play of the day.
Baseline right for the Tigers. On the wing, Freeman. Top of the circle, Pettiford. To Murphy, back to Pettiford. Shot clock at 13 for Auburn. Left wing, head fake, drive, Freeman. Off the left side for Murphy. Up with the right hand, he didn't get it. And the rebound pulled in.
Back-to-back, pretty Oregon. Good looks by Keyshawn Murphy. Just neither one of them went down.
Shellstead out on the right wing, throws top of the circle for Biddle. Biddle and Murphy, the two bigs going at each other there. Kwame Evans hands the ball in the give and go to Simpkins. Left side for Biddle. He lost the ball. It goes out of bounds, and it's off of Biddle. Auburn ball.
Murphy was pressuring him so much beyond the three-point line. Biddle thought he would take him one-on-one, ended up dribbling it out of bounds.
18:45 in the first half of play. 2-0 Oregon, Auburn's second offensive possession. Todd Pettiford with a screen from Hall off the right wing. Hesitate move to the hole with a left hand, he put it in.
What an unbelievable hesitation move by Todd Pettiford. Froze the big center, and he just blew right by him and laid it in.
Tied at 2, 18:26. First half of play. Devin Pryor, left wing, picked up by Freeman. Now to Biddle. Drives, goes up with the right hand. He didn't get it, but he was fouled by Murphy. And Biddle, who can do a little bit of everything, goes to the line where he's shooting 78% this season.
They're going to keep the ball in his hands or Shellstad's hands one. They're going to try to keep it to the two best players. Now, Oregon runs an offense very similar to Auburn's. They run a little bit of the flex, but they run it real high across the free throw line, where Auburn runs it along the baseline. And that isolates the big guy. Once the cut takes place, then that puts him at the pinch post, gives him an opportunity to go one-on-one.
Murphy called for the foul, and Biddle's free throw is short. His first free throw missed. He's shooting 78% from the charity stripe this season. As a team, Oregon 67.5%. He got the second to fall.
Looks like Oregon's going to pick up in a zone, three-quarter court, 1-2-2 press.
Hall across midcourt, centers it with a pass for Pettiford. Tigers trail 3-2, 18:01, first half of play. Pettiford crossover, screen from Murphy. 15-footer in the air by Tahad. Switch!
Young man is going good this morning right off the bat. 2 for 2 Tahad Pettiford.
They go low post, Biddle. They threw it in front of Biddle and out of bounds, and Auburn gets it.
I think the quickness of the Auburn Tigers right now are really giving the Oregon Ducks some problem.
Auburn basketball leading 4-3, 17:47 in the first half of play. Freeman at the top, Keyshawn Hall. At the wing, hands the ball there to Overton. At the top, it's Murphy. Now to Pettiford. 4-3 Auburn. Pettiford has all 4 points. One-on-one against Shellstad. Gets a screen. Down the right side, fadeaway, 16-footer, no. And the rebound pulled in by Kwame Evans. Oregon the other way. Shellstad on the wing, right side. Drive underneath by Simpkins, he lost it. Auburn 3-on-1 the other way. They leave it. Pettiford to the hole with the left hand, he didn't get the layup.
Ooh, great steal by Overton that time. Made a really good defensive play.
Shellstad, left wing for Biddle, inside the arc. Ball deflected, gets it back. Throws it right side, three ball by Evans. In and out. Rebound tapped up by Biddle. Got it back, goes up. It's blocked out of there by Auburn. Rebound into the corner for Simpkins, and he stepped out of bounds.
What an outstanding help side play by Elijah Freeman that time. He came over, made the block. The guy had a dead layup. He made an outstanding block, made the Ducks step on the line. It's a little bit too fast. They're giving Biddle a break right off the bat. 3
turnovers for Oregon here in the first half.
Auburn's playing quick, hard-nosed defense. It's really giving the Ducks problems early.
Pettiford at the top, Philip Jovic into the lineup for the first time tonight. Jovic at the top to Hodge. Straight away free. It is off the top of the iron, missed. Here's the rebound in Oregon the other way. Takai Simpkins at the right wing for the Ducks. Gets it centered to Shellstad. He'll play all night long for Oregon unless he's in some kind of foul trouble.
He averages a high number of minutes, keeps the ball in his hands a great deal.
Shellstad got a screen, shot a three, didn't get it. Rebound pulled in by Overton for Auburn. Tigers the other way leading 4-3. 16-18, first half of play. KO, top of the circle, free throw line. Pull up, 15-footer, didn't get it. Rebound Tat, and it comes on the wing left side for Hall. Skip past right wing, Overton. He'll pop a three. It's long. Rebound Jovic for Auburn.
Good effort play, getting that offensive rebound by Jovic that time.
Pettiford spins out of a double team, gets it to the top for Keyshawn Hall. Got a screen. Down the left side of the lane. To the hole, up and no, but he got fouled in the play. And the best free throw shooter in the country will be at the line to shoot two when we come back. 15:53 to go in the first half. Auburn on top of Oregon by a score of 4-3. Stay tuned, friends. Auburn basketball continues in a moment.
If you are a fighter, Modelo is your reward. So listen close. You put up with a lot, but you always hold it down for your people. You are strong, you are fearless, you are the baddest on the block. You are an elbow grease factory, a force of nature. You are not to be reckoned with. You are a ride or die, a powerhouse of productivity. You are a fighter, and Modelo is your reward. You've earned every last drop of this rich golden lager, so raise it up high. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Since 1992, Alicomp has been putting points on the board by providing championship-level workers' compensation insurance to Alabama-based businesses of all types and sizes. Alicomp has the right people in the right positions to produce the results to save you money and pays you a dividend. Your team is your most valuable asset, so make sure that they are protected. Ask your agent for an Alicomp quote today. Get the coverage you can count on with Alicomp. Don't just insure, be sure. It's the Alicomp way.
You've created a comfortable home office. Now let Carrier provide the cash bonus. For a limited time, you can claim up to $1,550 in cool cash rebates on a qualified Carrier home comfort system. There's never been a better time to upgrade to year-round premium comfort and energy savings. Carrier, turn to the experts.
Auburn basketball is brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Eat more chicken and War Eagle with Chick-fil-A.
15:53 to go in the first half. Auburn 4, Oregon 3 in the Players Era Championship in Las Vegas. Auburn basketball brought to you by Auburn Opelika Tourism. Start your next visit to the Plains at aotourism.com. Along with Randall Dickey, Jacob Hillman, who'll join us in just a moment. I'm Andy Burcham from the Michelob Ultra Arena in Las Vegas.
Tigers are off to a good start. Ball movement's been very good offensively, and it's good to see Keyshawn Hall get to the free throw line.
Devin Pryor picked up his second foul, and Hall's free throw coming out of the timeout is good. Great to have him back in the lineup for the Tigers.
But he looks really good. He seems they've really challenged him. They've gone in his area twice, and his movement's been good, so the ankle seems to be okay thus far.
He got both free throws to fall, and Auburn lengthens its lead, 6-3 Tigers.
This will give us Tigers a chance to press a little bit.
Shellstad in the backcourt off the inbound, and Auburn will back up. Shellstad across midcourt to Kwame Evans Jr. Off the left wing, and they throw it away to Jovic. Here's Auburn on the break the other way. Hall, right wing, drives on Evans, up and under, he didn't get it. Rebound and a jump ball. Nicely done by Jovic, tying up Desrick Lindsey, and the arrow goes to Auburn.
Really two good effort plays by Jovic. Right off the bat, comes in the game. They tried to isolate him one-on-one and throw over the top using Biddle's size, but he did a good job defensively.
Inbound Hall, left side of the wing, double team, throws it to the top for Jovic, spins free throw line, down the lane, up under, goal!
Made a really nice move, went straight to the basket off the bounce, read the defense. It opened up and he just laid it in the basket.
Auburn had been 0 of its last 6 from the field until that Jovic layup. Auburn leads 8-3 and a whistle and a block out on the left wing by Sebastian Williams-Adams. First foul against Adams, second against Auburn.
Auburn changed their two-man play or pick and roll defense that time. They started to switch. Sebastian Williams-Adams just a little bit late and bumped this guy.
Evans from Biddle, top of the circle to Shellstad on the right wing. Guarded by Hall. Blows past Hall, picked up by Jovic in the right corner. Shot clock at 8. Shellstad in the lane. Bounce pass out to the top. It's Lindsay to the wing. Right wing three ball for Oregon. It is good from Takai Simpkins, his 8th of the season.
Just a little bit late on our closeout that time. We had to help off on the drive. Just didn't get back to our man quickly enough.
2-point Auburn lead, 8-6. Hall down the left side of the lane. Stops at the free throw line. Hands there on the wing for Overton. Spins. Baseline. Drives. High off the glass. Got it!
Beautiful little kiss right off the glass by Kevin Overton. It's good to see him get involved offensively.
Indeed. Simpkins at the right wing for Oregon. Hands on the right side for Lindsay. Near a double team, Lindsay tied up, gets the ball out to the top for Shellstad. Shot clock at 15. Left wing drive by Evans to the hole. Banked it up. Ooh, maybe a ticky-tack foul, but it's going to go against Auburn. And it will send Oregon to the free throw line for 2 more.
Oregon's game plan early seems to be attacking the rim. They're not settling for three-point shots as much, but they're really putting the ball on the deck against that aggressive Auburn Tiger defense.
Foul against Jovic is his first. Auburn do a little bit attacking of the rim itself, Randall.
They're staying really, they're getting some good help. Jovic has come in right off the bat, twice around the rim. Sebastian Williams-Adams will be around the rim, and Keyshawn Hall has, I think, 2 offensive rebounds thus far.
Both free throws are good by Kwame Evans Jr. out of Baltimore, Montverde Academy in Florida. The McDonald's All-American in 2023. Auburn recruited this guy heavily. 10-8 Auburn, 14-14, first half of play. Pettiford across midcourt, bounce pass, Hall. Keyshawn to the hole, put it up, he didn't get it. Auburn doesn't get the rebound, and here is Oregon the other way.
Run an isolation play for Keyshawn Hall, and it just didn't go down. It's a pretty physical play around that basket.
Wei Lin up and good. Out of China, and he ties the ball game at 10.
Scouting report on Wei
half.
Lin. He's instant offense. He comes in, he's firing basketball. He started off right then.
Pettiford hands to Hall. Baseball pass, Sebastian Williams-Adams. Adams off the left side for Jovic. They'll give him the 3, doesn't take it, foul away from the ball. And I think this is going to go against Desrick Lindsay. It's going to go against Oregon, I can tell you that. And here comes Simon Walker into the lineup for Auburn. He'll replace Overton on the wing. 6'4" freshman out of Huntsville, coming off of a debut where he was 5 of 5 from 3.
What a debut he's made, and look forward to getting him in the swing of things, because that young man can sure fill it up.
Hall at the right wing, or right sideline to inbound for the Tigers. Inbound, Sway to Jovic. Now to the top for Pettiford. Gets a screen from Phillip twice. Free throw line. Put it up and got fouled from behind. I don't know if it's on the shot or not. The foul will go against Jackson Shedstad. And it is a shooting foul, and it will send Tahad Pettiford to the line for a pair.
Tahad is really tough to defend. They make that 2-man play, set the pick and roll at the top of the key, and he weaves his way around that guy. Just hard to guard, and they ended up bumping into him.
Tahad at the line for a couple where he's shooting 75% this year. First, rips the cords. Gives Auburn the 1-point lead at 13:25 in the first half of play. 11-10 Tigers. Pettiford with 5 of Auburn's 11 points. He missed the second free throw. Ooh, cannot happen tonight for Auburn. Lindsay with the rebound. Up the left sideline for Shellstad. Right back to Lindsay, way out on the wing right side. Picked up there by Hall. Lindsay picks up the dribble, hands the ball there to Sean Stewart. Stewart picks up the dribble, left wing. Lynn, baseline left, pull up jumper, didn't get it. Rebound Hall, taps it to Pettiford. Here's Auburn the other way, leading by 1. 13 minutes remaining in the first half. Pettiford a screen. Oh, what a spin. Pull up from 15, buries it.
Wow, what a shot, what a move to create that opening. He just left Wade Lynn all the way to midcourt, spun around, and shot it in.
7 of Auburn's 13 from Tahad Pettiford. Lynn inside the arc to the baseline. Now to the top it comes for Shellstad. Auburn by 3, 12:37 in the first half of play. Shellstad against Walker. Crossover dribble. Twice again. Off the right side. Pull up from about 13. Good.
That's a tough matchup of season guard and Shellstad, and Simon Walker did everything he could do, put a hand in his face, he still made the shot.
12-20 in the first half. Auburn by 1, 13-12 in Las Vegas. Bounce pass, Hall straight away. Screen. Down the left side of the lane against Biddle. High against Biddle, didn't get it. Rebound Jovic out to the top. Walker to the wing for Phillip. Back off the right side on the wing, it's Pettiford. Steps into a three ball, didn't get it off the back of the iron. Rebound tapped Jovic, and he dunks it with two hands.
What a play by Sebastian Williams Adams. He couldn't get the rebound, but he tapped it over to Phillip, and Phillip just dunked it in.
15-12, Auburn on top. Oregon with the ball. Shellstad into the key. 18-footer by Shellstad, no. Rebound Biddle. Biddle, one dribble. Back up, he got it with the left hand.
The size factor right there showed the difference. 7 foot against about 6'9" right there. He just took it and muscled his way to the basket.
Auburn cannot continue to give up the offensive glass to this very good Oregon ball club.
Looks like Oregon may have jumped in the zone here. They're a 2-3 zone.
Pettiford free throw line. Left wing, wide open three. Walker short. His first miss as a college player. Oregon in the OA. Shellstad blows past Walker, who didn't get there, and he's called for the foul. And that'll send us to a timeout. 11:16 to go in the first half of play. Auburn leads Oregon in Las Vegas, 15-14. Tonight's first half brought to you by Southern Union. Conveniently located just a few miles from Auburn, Southern Union offers classes that easily transfer to the university. Endless opportunities are right up the road. Stay tuned, friends. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Where were you when this happened?
Angle to the left. The ball will be placed down on the near side hash mark by Dickinson. There's the kick. Kick is away. Kick is good. Auburn 30, Alabama 20. Well, the Auburn sideline is celebrating, and they just brought out the Gatorade jug, and they doused Coach Dye. He's soaking wet. 3rd down and 10 for Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth out of the shotgun is going to throw long. Looking for Sanderson. Knocked down and intercepted. Intercepted by Dennis Wallace. And this one, my friends, is history.
Don't miss the next heart-pounding moment. This is Auburn football on the Auburn Sports Network.
Alabama Power is here for you when big storms hit, but we're also here for the little things. We're there to get the coffee started, to make sure everyone's ready for school, for midday dance breaks, and evening entertainment. We're also there to help you save on all that energy with easy-to-use tips, tools, and efficiency programs. So enjoy these moments.
Kids, movie night.
And we'll do the rest. Visit alabamapower.com and follow us on social to learn more.
$11:16 to go in the first half in Las Vegas as Auburn leads Oregon 15-14. And we hope that you've made the Auburn Sports Network a part of your day all day today as Auburn women's basketball got it started with a win over UTSA. And then Tiger Talk, presented by Alpha Insurance earlier today. We'll recap both of those events at halftime during Connect at halftime. But right now we're going to check the Yellowwood scoreboard with some scores around the SEC. Georgia fell to Clemson yesterday in overtime at the Charleston Classic. South Carolina fell to Northwestern in Greenbrier tip-off 79-77. And earlier today in the Players Era Championship, number 17 Tennessee took down Rutgers 85-60. A full check of the Yellowwood scoreboard coming up at Connect at halftime. But until then, here's voice of the Tigers, Andy Burcham, and Coach Brandon Dickey.
Drive to the hole by Kwame Evans to the left wing. Three ball by Simpkins. It's good for Oregon. His second three of the night. And the Ducks lead it by 2, 17-15 as we approach the 11-minute mark of the first half. Caden Magwood into the lineup for Auburn. Murphy also back in there for the Tigers on the low post.
The Ducks are going to stay in that 2-3 zone. They're just kind of matching up a little bit.
In the post, Sebastian Williams Adams, fade away from 7, good!
That's a big basket for the Tigers. We needed that.
Ties the ball game at 17. 10:41, Lynn. Stewart down the lane for Oregon to the hole. He jams it and gets fouled on the play. Auburn just didn't get back quickly enough on defense.
That's one of the big keys in today's game is a defensive transition by the Auburn Tigers. We must, whether the ball goes through the basket or a miss or a steal, they must get back quickly. and contain the offensive transition game of Oregon Ducks. That time
foul listed against Keyshawn Murphy. By the way, that's his second. And Stewart is at the line. Sean Jr. out of Windermere, Florida. Chance for the three-point play. He didn't get it. And then Auburn gets two players there. Nobody there to rebound for Oregon. And then Hall and Murphy bobbled the ball out of bounds, and Oregon gets the ball back.
They both pursued it aggressively and bumped into each other, and the ball just kind of squirted out of bounds.
Auburn's first turnover of the night. Inbound Evans, free throw line against Murphy. Drives, head fake. Goes up with a fadeaway. He got it.
He's a left-handed player, but he spun around and used his offhand that time. What a good player Evans is. He's got great length, 6'10", 6'11".
4-point trip down the floor for Oregon as Auburn works against the zone. At the top, it's Murphy. Right wing, Magwood. Top of the circle for Murph. Pops a three. Good!
Really good to see Murphy step in there. The matchup zone, they kept moving. The Tigers were doing a good job offensively.
By the way, that last foul was against Keyshawn Hall, not Murphy. They have a foul apiece. That last time down the floor defensively for Auburn.
I'm glad to
Evans.
see they corrected that.
Yeah. Evans hands the ball to Simpkins on a curl to the free throw line. Left wing Evans, top of the circle, Simpkins. Looks for his third three, didn't get it. Rebound tapped underneath Stewart against Murphy. Fade away, nobody's fouled, and there is the second foul on Keyshawn Murphy. Again, Auburn giving up that offensive glass.
Giving the Ducks second opportunities is not something that the Tigers want to do today, just because they're so large, so long. They get that ball around the rim and they'll go back up. You just sometimes create fouls.
21-20 Oregon at the line. Stewart for two. The first is good.
Stewart is an unbelievable athlete for the Oregon Ducks. He's one of the high risers, and he's made his impact quickly in this game.
Murphy and Walker come out for Auburn. Freeman back into the lineup along with Jovic. Stewart missed the second free throw. The rebound pulled in by Hall to Freeman. Tigers down two with the ball. Quick up to four. Caden Magwood on the right wing. Magwood, left-hand dribble, backs it up. They're still in the zone. Right wing Hall, top of the circle Jovic. Left wing Freeman, low post, out of bounds, off of Oregon. Auburn ball with 11 to shoot, baseline left.
Oregon runs a true matchup zone when they pass and they cut through that. The guy that's on him takes him all the way to the middle of the lane and then hands him off to the player next to him. It's a true matchup 2-3 zone.
In the corner to the left wing for Jovic, out to the top for Magwood. Off the left wing, Hall, 4-3, got it.
Oh, beautiful set play on the out of bounds, creating an opening for Keyshawn Hall, and he buried his three. It's good to see him make that basket.
His first field goal of the night. Tigers take the lead, 23-22, as we approach the 9-minute mark of the first half. Takai Simpkins up the floor for Oregon. Picked up at the top by Freeman. Gets a screen, now picked up by Jovic. Right wing, ball thrown away. Here's Auburn the other way. The fifth turnover turned out by Oregon. Right or left wing, Hall spins on the wing, top of the circle. Sway off the left side for Hall. Wants a screen from Jovic, gets it. Left wing three ball, Hall short. Gets his own rebound, drives to the hole, goes up, and he's fouled.
Made an extra effort play. Great idea right there for young players when they shoot the ball. Follow your shot. Keyshawn Hall did. He retrieved it back, went strong to the goal, and got fouled.
Stewart called for the foul, his first, and Keyshawn Hall back at the stripe for two. 5 points on the night for the senior from Cleveland, Ohio, playing in his first game since that injury late in the Houston ball game. And his free throw is good. Leading scorer in the Southeastern Conference, leading rebounder in the SEC coming into tonight. And he knocks home the free throw. He has 6 points on the night. He can give Auburn a 3-point lead. Does.
He's really been active. The coaches are going to let him rest just for a minute. It's 8:36. Great move right there. You got a media timeout, an 8-minute mark. So give him a 30, 40-second rest and get him right back in.
Overton is the one that replaces him as Auburn presses. Backs off after the inbound pass to Jackson Shellstead out of West Lynn, Oregon. Lobs it to Biddle, who was held at the free throw. It was really Jovic and Biddle holding each other. They called the foul on Auburn. Stephen Pearl really pleading with the official. Paul Zelk, Byron Jarrett, and Justin Shamian are the officials, and Biddle is at the line. They're already in the bonus. It's Auburn's 7th foul.
Yeah, they were kind of locked up together right there at the free throw line, and
Biddle makes the first.
Biddle having the advantage being on offense, and
now both of Auburn's centers, Jovic and Murphy, 2 fouls apiece. Against a team this big, that's doubly bad news. Biddle knocks home both.
Oregon's going to press full court. This is the hottest they've been. They're going to trap the first pass.
Magwood, a wraparound pass. Sebastian Williams-Adams drives forward. Free throw line. Euro step to the hole. And they got a foul on Auburn. What did he do?
They got Philip Jovic on sealing the center as Sebastian was driving down the floor.
And that's his 3rd foul. He's got to come out. Auburn needs to get the 7-footer. Emeka pour him in.
Yes.
Holy cow.
Well, that was an outstanding play by Williams-Adams that time. Going against the press, was trapped. He made the pass out of it, Magwood did. And Phillip was just trying to hold his ground. And
Oregon down 1, 8-14 in the first. Shellstad, bounce pass, left wing, throw it away. A drive by Freeman, all the way to the hole, lays it up, he didn't get it. Rebound Oregon. No foul there. Here's Oregon the other way. Shellstad on the wing, kicks it to the corner. Evans inside the arc, now back to the right wing for Oregon. 7:52 in the first. Auburn by 1, Oregon ball. Bounce pass Shellstad, 13 to shoot for the Ducks. Shellstad into the center circle, down to 6. Shoots a long 3, didn't get it. Rebound pulled in by Sebastian Williams-Adams. He breaks out for Auburn.
Okoro did a good job challenging that shot.
At the top, it's Overton. KO gets a screen, free throw line. Down the right side of the lane, goes up for a shot. It was blocked out of his hand. And here's Shellstad the other way, throws it away. Sebastian Williams-Adams runs it down. Ahead, Overton for Auburn. He'll wait for numbers.
One thing I really like about Williams-Adams, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. He's around that basketball, does the little things to help your team.
Has the ball down the right side of the lane to the basket against Biddle. Nobody's fouled in the play. I think it will go against Evans. We'll see Sway shoot free throws when we come back. 7:06 to go in the first half. Auburn 25, Oregon 24. Find your piece of paradise on the Alabama Gulf Coast with Mindy Jones of Remax Paradise. Visit Mindy at paradise.com. Stay tuned, Auburn basketball continues in a moment.
Throw a flag before ants, termites, and other pests invade your home by calling Cook's Pest Control. Cook's proven pest control methods and superior termite control system protect your home from unwanted pests and are backed by a 110% satisfaction guarantee. Make the right call and call the South's most trusted name in pest control for a free inspection. Cook's Pest Control.
Looky, 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 here comes Cookie Cook's Pest Control.
Conecuh sausage is a fan favorite for tailgating. All dog of the Auburn Tigers. Conecuh sausage is made from the finest cuts of pork, their patented blend of seasonings, and smoked over a pure hickory fire for that true Southern flavor. Be sure to visit the Conecuh gift shop in Evergreen, Alabama, right off I-65 at exit 96. Enjoy a crowd-pleasing Conecuh sausage dog while watching the Tigers and make Conecuh part of your game day. Conecuh sausage since 1947, a real winner.
Alabama Power is here for you when big storms hit, but we're also here for the little things. We're there to get the coffee started, to make sure everyone's ready for school.
Unfortunately, we got that call right there.
5:40 in the first half. Auburn's lead is 4. 29-25, Tiger ball. Pettiford.
Possession right here, up 4 with the basketball. Let's get us a basket or get a foul, get to the free throw line.
Keyshawn Hall across midcourt to Pettiford. Shot clock at 20. Tahad, a screen. Free throw line. 18-footer straight away. It is no good. And the rebound to Evans for Oregon. Oregon basketball, they go underneath the middle on a whistle on a foul on Pettiford. Goodness gracious. Holy cow. He and Biddle went at each other. They got the little guy for the foul, for goodness sakes. And Biddle goes to the line for 2.
I don't know.
Goodness gracious. Take another look at this one, would you please?
That was a pretty fierce contact on that post up.
The officials get together. Are they going to see if this is going to be a flagrant foul? Pettiford's the one that fell to the floor after the contact.
It's going to be interesting to see their evaluation after watching a replay on that, because
as it stands, it's a foul against Tahad. It would be his first. They're looking, the 3 officials are at the replay monitor, and I'm not sure exactly what they're looking at. We get a replay. I think Biddle may have used an elbow to knock down Pettiford, and they called the foul on Tahad.
I don't think there's any doubt.
And the foul came from the official who was behind the play.
And Tahad was fronting the post player. He was in front of him, and he just kind of pushed him down.
Holy cow.
If he kind of touched him above the shoulders, Andy, his officials may make a decision to
all right, they've looked at the replay. Now the 3 officials get together. That's going to be fascinating to see how this one comes out. As it is, Auburn leads at 29-25, 5:20 to go in the first half. A foul has been called against Pettiford, and then the officials go to the replay monitor. Now they're going to each bench. I don't like the reaction that I see from the Auburn sideline. We're above, so we do not get any explanation. Wow. Hope they got a good look, because they absolutely missed the call all the way around. And Biddle's at the line to shoot 2. First foul on Tahad Pettiford. First free throw is good. Man, oh man.
That's a big swing right there.
Sure is.
Tigers had the ball up 4.
Biddle knocks home both free throws. The point guard for Auburn got knocked to the floor against the 7-footer, and the point guard was the one called for the foul. Auburn basketball leading by 2, 29-27. Hall straight away. Drives against Evans. Step back 3 ball. Keyshawn missed it. Got his own rebound, though, on the right wing to the top for Pettiford. 16 to shoot for Auburn. Screen from Oporum. Splits a double team. Drives. Try to get it to Oporum. It comes right back to Tahad. It's up and it's good.
The quickness of the Tigers showed up that time. Got it and stuck it right in. On the loose ball, go from the floor to the rim as quick as anybody.
And a hook against Simpkins at midcourt. Auburn gets the ball back, leading by 4 with 4:46 to go in the first half.
This is twice the Tigers have got the ball. Up 4. It's time to increase this lead, be efficient offensively.
11 points in the first half for Tahad Pettiford. He's the only one in double figures. His best first half of the season.
Sure has played well.
Auburn by 4 with the ball. Pettiford near the left sideline. Screen from Oporum. Top of the circle picked up by Biddle. Goes up and under. Gets the ball. Oporum jams it home.
Just spoon-fed. Amika right there. What a play by Tahad Pettiford. He is on his game today.
33-27 Auburn. 4:25 in the first half of play. At the top, 3 ball straight away. Shellstad didn't get it. Rebound tapped up. Long rebound. Overton for Auburn. KO. Left sideline. Hall. Left wing. To Kevin Overton. Left wing. Top of the circle. Freeman. Elijah. Baseline right Oporum. Right wing Pettiford. Everybody's touched the ball in this set. 4 minutes to go in the half. Auburn by 6 with the ball. Pettiford wants a screen. Gets one. Drives. Step back at the top. Down the right side of the lane. Against Biddle through the lane. Reverse layup. No, but a fall. He stepped out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds and a timeout on the floor. 3:50 in the first half. Auburn 33, Oregon 27. With each Tigers three-pointer this season, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services donates $25 to Outlive for each of the threes, which benefits local cancer patients and treatment centers. Stay tuned, friends. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Ford F-150 Truck Highlight Show.
We saw an outstanding performance, Andy.
It wasn't just a performance, Gabe. F-150 sent a message.
I mean, come on. Towing, payload, technology. It's one highlight after another.
Gabe, it's always game on with a Ford F-150. For the latest offers on the official truck of the Auburn Tigers, see your local Ford dealer today. War Eagle.
Yellowwood knows that a five-star backyard is the place to make lasting memories. Like cookouts. Cornhole with friends. Ooh, a neighborhood potluck with your wife's pasta salad. The one with the feta. Oh, sorry. Or taking a nap on your deck in a hammock. Naps are memories. I love naps. For five-star backyards and the most memorable experiences, Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it.
Auburn family, it's time to join the coolest club on the plains. Aubie's Kids Club, presented by Chappie's. Memberships for the upcoming school year are on sale now. Your favorite Tigers Kids Club offers 2 membership options. They give you awesome gear like an Auburn t-shirt, a men's basketball SEC Champions medal sign, and more. Throughout the year, you can check in at Auburn Athletics events to receive points, earn prizes, and you'll also get invited to special events only available through Aubie's Kids Club. Head to auburntigers.com/kids club to sign up today. War Eagle. Auburn leads Oregon 33-27 with 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first half out in Las Vegas. Jacob Hillman here in our Auburn Sports Network studios, and we are 3 minutes and 50 seconds of game action away from Conecuh halftime, where we will take a full check of the Yellowwood scoreboard, including SEC scores from around Feast Week, as well as the Players Era Championship and the top 25. Then we'll break down the upcoming 90th Iron Bowl, as well as Auburn women's basketball's win over UTSA, and break down the first half stats. But for now, we're going to go back for more of the story with voice of the Tigers, Andy Burcham, and Coach Randall Dickey.
Jacob, thank you. Turnovers have been a big factor in this first half. 8 for Oregon, 1 for Auburn. Tigers, 10 for Oregon, 3 for Auburn. Auburn has turned that into an 8-1 advantage from as a result of points off turnovers.
Well, also the Ducks have a 2 rebound advantage over the Tigers, but the Tigers have got 9 offensive rebounds.
Shellstead, free throw line, Biddle down the lane, and a rousing dunk by Sean Stewart.
They go to a traditional West Coast play where they run that high 2-3 offense, throw it to the center at the free throw line and cut back door, and he just laid it right to him.
33-29, Auburn. Pettiford between the circles. 16 to shoot, blows past his players, goes up off the glass, got it!
He is the catalyst today. He is really managing this game just like you would think Tahad Pettiford can do.
6 of 12 from the field. He leads everybody with 13, and Auburn leads by 6. 35-29. Stewart, left wing with a pass for Pryor. Low post, Biddle. Biddle head fake, triple team, goes up with the right hand, he didn't get it. Rebound, though, is good. Auburn didn't box out again, and the rebound by Stewart is good. 7 points for Stewart. Auburn by 4, 35-31, 2:46 first half of play. Between the circles, Tahad Pettiford on the right wing. Skip pass, left side for Overton. Kevin on the wing, 14 to shoot, drives to the free throw line, spins down the left side of the lane. Bounce pass for Oporum against Biddle. Goes up with the left hand, he didn't get it. Rebound Biddle. And here's Oregon the other way.
Made a nice move, just didn't go in.
Shellstad had a ball batted right back to him. Goes to the right wing for Simpkins for 3, and he buries it.
He has really played well against the Tigers today in the first half.
Back to a 1-point Auburn lead, 35-34. Simpkins with 3 threes in the first half. Left wing, top of the circle to Hod. Left wing Hall. He'll pop a 3. Didn't get it. Weak side rebound, Shellstad. Auburn now 2 of 10 from the 3-point line of the ballgame. Biddle, left wing 3 for Oregon. No. Rebound here is, here's Tahad. Drives down the lane. Loops it out to the wing Freeman. He drives into the lane. Goes up and under. Wild shot. Didn't get it. Rebound to Purim in traffic. Lost it. Comes to Freeman. Free throw line. Hall. Drives up. Yes!
He can finish. That's one good thing that Keyshawn Hall does for the Tigers. He can finish around that basket. And what a pass by Elijah Freeman to get him the ball there, close to it.
Timeout on the floor. 1:36 to go in the first half. Auburn 37, Oregon 34. Rebounding in this one. Auburn has been out-rebounded 21-18. Second chance points, though. Auburn with the lead, 12-8 on second chance points in this first half.
The Tigers have done a really good job staying with being outsized on that front line.
And part of the reason is Auburn has played without its bigs for much of the half, both Murphy and Jovic in foul trouble. And they've been on the bench for much of this first half of play.
The Tigers have got 10 offensive rebounds, which shows that they really are flying to the offensive glass.
Sebastian Williams-Adams, Keyshawn Hall, Elijah Freeman, Tahad Pettiford, Kevin Overton for Auburn.
Got to finish out this first 1:36 left. We got a narrow three-point lead. The Ducks have the ball, get a shutout, go down and score. We had that 6-point lead, and the Tigers have jumped in the zone this time. They're going to show their matchup zone.
Simpkins against Pettiford to the right wing for Shellstad. 18 to shoot for Oregon. Now Biddle straight away. Wide open three. He got it. He banked it in.
Banked it in for the...
As a breakdown for Auburn defensively.
It is. They left the ball on the matchup zone as the cutter went through. Both took the cutter and left the ball wide open.
4 threes in the first half for Oregon. Left wing Hall. One-on-one against Stewart. Back out to Pettiford. 12 to shoot for Auburn. Under a minute in the first half, tied at 37. Tahad down the lane. Freeman, right wing, three ball, Overton, no. Weak side rebound, Kwame Evans, or rather Sean Stewart.
Tigers are going to get the ball back. There's a little difference in the game clock and the shot clock. Need a good shutout right here. Win this possession defensively.
Shellstad a screen from Biddle. Off the right wing where he's double teamed. Now Stewart. Low post for Biddle. Shot clock at 9. Biddle against Sebastian Williams-Adams. Now top of the circle, Lindsey. Lindsey off the right wing, wide open three ball. Didn't get it. Rebound, Freeman the other way for Auburn. Final 18 seconds of the first half. Tigers and Ducks tied at 37, Auburn basketball.
Tigers going to go for one shot. 10 seconds left on the clock. Tahad Pettiford's going to try to take this ball to the basket.
Down to 8, down to 7. Top of the circle against Biddle, down the lane. Kicks it to the corner, three ball Hall. It was blocked. Rebound Biddle, length of the court, shot no good. And at the half, we are tied. Auburn 37, Oregon 37. Time now for Conecuh halftime. We send it back to the Auburn Sports Network studios, and here is Jacob Hillman.
Thank you very much, Andy. And this is Conecuh halftime. Conecuh sausage is the official hot dog and smoked sausage of the Auburn Tigers. As we check the Yellowwood scoreboard and take a look around the SEC as well as the rest of college basketball, as it is feast week. So lots of hoops in action so far. And there's already a couple finals from yesterday and this past weekend in the SEC, including Georgia falling to Clemson in overtime, 97-94 in the Charleston Classic in the Palmetto bracket, as the Bulldogs suffered their first loss of the season behind Jeremiah Wilkinson's 26-point effort. The Dogs tied the game to force overtime with 12 seconds left on a Kareem Stagg dunk, but it was Clemson in overtime with 6 players in double figures that pulled out the win. Both teams finished 1-1 in the Charleston Classic. South Carolina falls 79-77 in the Greenbrier tip-off against Northwestern, as Elijah Strong leads the way for the Gamecocks with 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists off the bench. South Carolina tied the game with a 13-1 run late in that ball game, but it was Arrington Page with the game-winning layup for the Wildcats to win it for Northwestern. Nick Martinelli led the way for Northwestern with 25 points and 7 rebounds. In the Players Era Championship, 2 SEC teams other than Auburn featured, as Alabama will face Gonzaga later tonight at 8:30, so that game gets tipped off here in about 30 minutes. But already final, number 17 Tennessee took down Rutgers 85-60 as the Volunteers moved to 6-0 on the season. Jacoby Gillespie had 32 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. And the freshman Nate had 20 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. The Vols led by as many as 36 in that game. Tomorrow, it's an Elite 8 rematch for Tennessee as they go up against Houston, who squeaked away with one in overtime just down the street in the Players Era Championship, 78-74 over Syracuse. It's Milo Zuzan and Emmanuel Sharp combined for 52 points. Continuing on with the SEC action, right now going on, Mississippi State. It is not looking good for them against New Orleans as the Pioneers, or the Privateers, lead the Bulldogs 53-41 with 10:20 to go in Starkville. We'll keep you up to date with that action as that game moves on. Also in action in the SEC later tonight, the Maui Invitational. Auburn, the defending champions, they're obviously not there to defend that title, but the Texas Longhorns 4-1 against the Arizona State Sun Devils 4-1. Both teams this year, those losses are to ranked teams, with the Longhorns falling to Duke in game 1 of the season and Arizona State falling to Gonzaga. And then a couple other SEC teams in action over the next couple of days. Ole Miss will play in Palm Springs, California against Iowa tomorrow at 8:30. It's the first meeting ever between those two schools. The Rebels will face Utah or Grand Canyon on Wednesday. Number 24 Vanderbilt is in the battle for Atlantis and will face Western Kentucky on Wednesday at 11 a.m. And then Vanderbilt will face either VCU or South Florida, depending on the results, on Thursday. Also in top 25 action later tonight, number 2 Arizona faces off against Denver in the Wildcat Classic. Auburn will visit the Wildcats on December 6th at 9 Central. Earlier today in other Players Era Festival action, St. John's and Iowa State, so far game of the tournament, as Iowa State took down the Red Storm 83-82. It was Milan Momcilovic with 23 points and the game-winning layup with 1:55 to go as the Cyclones defense held it down against the Red Storm the rest of the way. Another future Auburn opponent falls in the Maui Invitational. Number 23 NC State falls to Seton Hall 85-74. The Wolfpack will come to Auburn as part of the SEC ACC Challenge on December 3rd. That game will tip off at 8:15 Central inside Neville Arena. Auburn, its next opponent, Michigan, will get underway at 9:30 tonight in Las Vegas against San Diego State. The Tigers will face the Wolverines tomorrow at 7:30 with coverage right here on the Auburn Sports Network beginning at 7. That is a check of the Yellowwood scoreboard. Coming up, we're going to take a look around Auburn athletics. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Conecuh sausage is a fan favorite for tailgating, always great on the grill, and it's the official sausage dog and hot dog of the Auburn Tigers. Conecuh sausage is made from the finest cuts of pork, their patented blend of seasonings, and smoked over a pure hickory fire for that true Southern flavor. Be sure to visit the Conecuh Gift Shop in Evergreen, Alabama, right off I-65 at exit 96. Enjoy a crowd-pleasing Conecuh sausage dog while watching the Tigers and make Conecuh part of your game day. Conecuh sausage since 1947, a real winner. On the court, a perfect assist sets up success. That's what the Ford F-150 truck can do for you. Whether you're up against a deadline or taking some time to unwind, F-150 delivers the power, capability, and reliability you need to make every play. From the worksite to the campsite, it's game on in the Ford F-150. This is Andy Bertram. For great offers on the official truck of the Auburn Tigers, see your local Ford dealer today. Oh, Regal.
Nugget Bells, Nuggets all the way.
Hi, I'm Kylie.
I'm John.
And I'm Garrison.
And a little thing we love about the 30-count Chick-fil-A nuggets
is sharing them when we cut down the Christmas tree.
We will pack the car with gifts, and of course, we go and pick up our family's favorite nuggets.
Every nugget is tasty times quadrillion.
And we get all the sides.
Yeah, the ooey gooey mac and cheese is a big hit.
Share the nuggets, share the joy. Order the 30-count Chick-fil-A nuggets on the Chick-fil-A app. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Auburn women's basketball returns home Sunday, November 30th for what is the only home game for nearly a month. The Tigers host the Oregon Ducks at 2 p.m. Central. Tickets are available at aubtix.com. It is your last chance to see Coach Vickers and the Tigers at home until December 18th. Make your plans now to see Auburn take on Oregon in Neville Arena Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. Central. War Eagle.
Welcome back to Conecuh Halftime. Auburn and Oregon are tied at 37 at the break in the Players Era Championship in Las Vegas. Jacob Hillman here with you inside our Auburn Sports Network studios. We take a look around Auburn Athletics, and this look around Auburn Athletics is brought to you by Auburn Bank, champions of you. Well, football made senior day count with a 62-17 win over Mercer which the Tigers offense scored a season-high 62 points and recorded over 500 yards in back-to-back games for the first time since 2021. The defense intercepted 2 passes, including one for a touchdown, and Alex McPherson continued to show strength in the kicking game with field goals of 47 and 49 yards. Quarterback Deuce Nice was named SEC Freshman of the Week as a signal caller on his first start and tied a program record with 6 combined touchdowns on the ground and through the air. Cam Newton in the SEC title game and Carnell Williams back in 2004 are the other 2 Tigers to accomplish that feat. Now the attention turns to the 90th Iron Bowl that will take place on Saturday inside Jordan-Hare Stadium. Interim head coach D.J. Durkin on Tiger Talk earlier tonight on getting his team to understand the magnitude of this rivalry.
There's a wide range of different people in that room that some guys know a lot about it, some don't, and so I thought it was important that we all learn about it. And just going through the history of the game being in Birmingham for so long, and then Coach Dye brought it here in the late 80s. I think 89 was the first time it was ever played here in town, and we went through the records of it, and then we even showed the trees being poisoned, and we went through the whole thing, and it's pretty incredible. I mean, it's obviously we call it that. I really believe it's the greatest rivalry in college football.
Auburn and Alabama do battle on Saturday, with kickoff slated for 6:49 Central Time under the lights at Jordan-Hare Stadium. The Tiger Tailgate Show will get things started at 3:30 on the Auburn Sports Network. Women's basketball began its feast week with a win over UTSA 59-42 in the Hoop Fest Women's Basketball Challenge, led by Maya Petticord, who scored 14 points on 6 of 11 shooting. The Tigers were dominant in the paint, outscoring the Roadrunners 32-14 down low. Head coach Larry Vickers sat down with Brett Bowen postgame to recap the victory and the fast start to the game.
Well, I thought today it started with Ari Jackson. I thought she did a good job attacking gaps, finishing over size. 25 and 21. Rowe and Udo for UTSA, they're bigs. They can easily play in the SEC. They're really good. And I thought Ari did a good job of challenging them early. And when she challenged, she finished it and kind of kept things going. We haven't been shooting the ball super well. You could tell that by 4 for 18 today. But overall, for the most part, I thought we did a good job dominating the paint. And when the threes will fall, hopefully we'll be able to get to the 70s again scoring-wise.
Auburn returns to action on Wednesday against Cal at 6:30 Central with Brett Bowen leading coverage beginning at 6:15 in the Auburn area on ESPN 106.7 FM and everywhere else on the Auburn Tigers app. Men's basketball back in action tomorrow night against top 10 Michigan at 7:30 Central with coverage beginning at 7. Voice of the Tigers, Andy Burcham, Coach Randall Dickey, and Brad Law back on the call. Be sure to check out auburntigers.com and the Auburn Tigers app for full schedules and more information. That look around Auburn athletics was brought to you by Auburn Bank, champions of you. Again, your score at the half, Auburn 37, Oregon 37. We take a look at the first half stats when Connecticut halftime continues in a moment.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
At East Alabama Health, our team of employees and physicians is ranked among the best season after season. In the past year alone, Becker's has named us one of the top 150 places to work in healthcare. Newsweek has called us the best in-state hospital. And for the second year in a row, Newsweek also named us as one of America's best maternity hospitals. But you know what makes us most proud at East Alabama Health? Is being an official partner of the Auburn Tigers. Join our winning team today at eastalabamahealth.org.
Welcome back to You Did a Thing, the only game show that rewards tiny victories with the new Frosted Berry Whataburger from Whataburger. Today's contestant is being challenged to spell his niece's name. He's writing to Haley on the gift, and he spelled it with an E-I-G-H. That's correct. You've earned a new Frosted Berry Whataburger with blueberry bursties, topped with sweet cold whip. Also enjoy prickly pear raspberry for a limited time.
Are you ready for your winning moment? Find it at Wind Creek Casino, where the action never stops. Hottest games, loosest spins, more ways to win. We've got the highest payouts and the most epic rewards. At Wind Creek, there's a win waiting for you around every corner. Wind Creek Casino. Find your winning moment. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
13 minutes remaining in the first half. Pettiford, a screen. Oh, what a spin. Pull up from 15. Buries
Wow,
it.
what a shot. What a move to create that opening. He just left Wade Lynn all the way to midcourt, spun around, and shot it in.
7 of Auburn's 13 from Tahad Pettiford.
And Tahad Pettiford now has 13 points to lead the Tigers in the first half as they are tied with the Oregon Ducks 37-37. Auburn basketball fans, SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside action this season. Whether you're buying or selling basketball tickets, SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Auburn basketball. Let's go Tigers, SeatGeek. As the Tigers and Ducks tied at halftime of the Players Era Championship, Auburn shooting 38% from the field, Oregon 44%. It's Keyshawn Hall, second leading scorer for the Tigers with 9 points. He's 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He made 1 3 out of his 5 attempts. He's grabbed 4 rebounds as well to lead the Tigers. And 3-point percentage, Auburn's 2 for 12 from deep, and Oregon is 4 of 13. On the glass, Oregon has 23 rebounds to Auburn's 19. Second chance points, Auburn with 12 to Oregon's 8. And off the bench, Auburn has 10 points to the Ducks' 9. Those are your halftime stats presented by SeatGeek. Again, Auburn 37, Oregon 37. We will have second half action from Michelob Ultra Arena in Las Vegas with voice of the Tigers Andy Bertram and Coach Randall Dickey when we return. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
From the thrill of the game to your own peaceful retreat, all in one game day. The Residences at Arbor Lake in the heart of Auburn combines comfort, connection, and calm. A short drive from the stadium and AU campus, the Residences at Arbor Lake is a 35-acre escape with stocked fishing lake and private balcony for each unit in the 55-plus apartment community, locally owned and operated. Discover your quiet place. The Residences at Arbor Lake. War Eagle.
This is Ray Hornsby at Affordable Comfort Cooling Systems and Plumbing. We believe our work is more than just AC and plumbing repairs. It is about serving people with integrity and care. As a Christian-owned company, we take Colossians 3:23 to heart. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for men. That's why at ACCS and Plumbing, we do the job right the first time and always stand behind our work. Honest service, faith-driven values. Give us a call today or visit accsauburn.com to learn more. That's accsauburn.com.
Alabama license number 12084.
The Goose Performing Arts Center at Auburn University is Alabama's premier destination for the arts, bringing you the very best of Broadway, dance, music, and more. Learn more about upcoming performances and see the calendar of events online at gougecenter.auburn.edu. That's GOGUE center.auburn.edu. Or call the box office 334-844-TIXS.
Keeping your money in a traditional savings account is like using the Yellow Pages instead of Google. Outdated and slow. Skip the small, slow returns and put your money to work with the Max Elevate Money Market. You get all the same security of a savings account, plus the ability to earn even more on your money. Get started at mymax.com/elevate or call us at 260-2600. Certain restrictions apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Back to Las Vegas. Auburn and Oregon tied at 37. First time this season Auburn has been tied at the half. Before we get to the second half, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Auburn Sports Network. Oregon ball, three-pointer. Pryor, he missed it off the right side. Rebounded by Freeman. Auburn looks to run. Across midcourt to the top of the circle, right wing Pettiford. Head fake there. Step back three to Hyde. He didn't get it. Rebound comes to Oregon. Underneath it was Kwame Evans Jr., and here's Oregon the other way. Auburn and Oregon tied at 37, just the start of things in the second half at Michelob Ultra Arena, home of the WNBA champion Las Vegas Aces.
So one thing I'd like to see the Tigers do is shoot just a little bit better percentage-wise in this second half.
Shellstead, left wing three ball. Evans, no. Rebound comes again to Auburn.
Back-to-back defensive stops.
Hall, Overton, corner, Pettiford. Back to the top, Keyshawn. Head fake at 3. Shot clock at 18 for the Tigers. He backs up near the center stripe. Hands it off the right side for Pettiford. Down the right wing, Overton at the top, it's Murphy. Left wing, Freeman. Shot clock at 10 for Auburn. Keyshawn to the top for Pettiford. 18-footer in the air to Hod. Good.
Nice set play. Brought to Hod from the baseline all the way up to the center of the court. Top of the key. He made the turn and nice mid-range jumper.
Auburn strikes first in the second half, leads 39-37. Drive to the hole and a dunk by Evans. Auburn gambled on the left wing, and Evans made him pay for it.
I think somebody missed in the defensive assignment that time, and Evans floated wide open. The Ducks are going to stay in that zone this time. They're having a hard time guarding the Tigers one-on-one.
18-26, second half, tied at 39. Freeman, straight away 3. Elijah knocks it home.
Good to see him make that shot. It was good to see us back-to-back possessions offensively score it.
First bucket of the ball game for Freeman. Left corner for Oregon. Good. It was, I believe, a 2. Nope, it was a 3. 3 from the left corner. Pryor with the 3. We're tied. 42 apiece, Auburn basketball. Freeman at the top. Elijah off the right side and deflected out of bounds. Oregon basketball.
Shellstad just kind of got up in his grill, kind of knocked it loose. A little bit, got to be strong with that basketball.
17:53 to go in the second half. We're tied at 42. Auburn and Oregon. Oregon basketball. Left wing Pryor. Near the corner to the wing. Simpkins around the right side. Evans. Top of the circle. Biddle. Biddle with 15 to shoot. Straight away for Shellstad. Off the left wing. Wide open Biddle. Didn't get it. Rebound pulled in by Murphy. Outlet up the left side for Hall. Keyshawn puts it on the floor, drives, baked it in.
Really nice coast-to-coast play. Nice defensive rebound by Murphy. Out to Keyshawn Hall, and he goes straight to the basket with it and scores.
44-42 Tigers. Oregon basketball, 20 on the shot clock for the Ducks. Shellstad out near the left hash mark. Gets a screen. Open 3 ball for the lead. Good.
That's the first time we've really let Shellstad has kind of shook himself loose, got a wide open look and buried the 3.
Oregon a couple threes in the second half. Take a 1-point lead. Hall double team. Lobs it out off the left side for Pettiford. Tahad into the right corner. Overton for 3. He didn't get it. A rebound underneath. Auburn had it. Nothing called. Here's Oregon the other way. Auburn thought he was on the back. Simpkins to the hole. Put it up blocked and out of bounds. Oregon, that should be Auburn ball. It is.
Tigers are really playing tough on defense in this second half. Just still having a hard time getting the ball to go down.
Sebastian Williams-Adams into the lineup for Auburn. He will come in for Elijah Freeman. Oregon to its bench. Sean Stewart checks in for the Ducks, replacing Biddle. And Wei Lin comes in at the shooting guard, replacing Simpkins for Oregon. 45-44 Ducks, 16:37 to go. Second half of play here in Las Vegas.
They're standing at 3-quarter court, 1-2-2 press, and they're going to drop back to that zone.
Pettiford across midcourt with 23 to shoot. Tahad at the top. Drifts off the right side of the circle. Whips a pass underneath Murphy. One dribble off the glass. Good.
Boy, he threaded the needle from way out by the 30-foot mark all the way underneath the basket to Keyshawn Murphy, and Murphy stuck it in.
Keyshawn with 5 points. Auburn by a point, 46-45. Lynn. Left wing for Evans. Off the right side. Drives Simpkins. Got bumped. Goes up. No, but a foul. Simpkins will go to the line to shoot a couple for Oregon. Foul whistle against Pettiford, his second. Simpkins 60% from the stripe this season. Has 9 points tonight with 3 threes.
He has really played well. The supporting cast from Auburn, or from the Oregon Ducks, has really played well. Simpkins has played well. Stewart's played well.
They wait to wipe up some perspiration almost at the free throw line, Oregon's free throw line. And now Takai Simpson will help, or Simpkins rather will help, so will one of the managers as they wipe up the perspiration at the Oregon free throw line. And Takai goes to the line to shoot 2 out of Northwest Florida State. And Elon First free throw from Simpkins is good. We're tied at 46 with 16:06 to go, second half. Simpkins again. And he made both, and Oregon regains the lead. 47-46 Oregon. 16 minutes to go in the second half. Auburn breaks the press. It is Sway almost to midcourt with a pass now to Tahad Pettiford. Murphy straight away. Bounce pass left side for Pettiford. Straight away three, Tahad. Bam!
Nice three-point shot. Tahad Pettiford buries it from deep.
His first three-pointer of the night. 49-47 Tigers. Lynn across midcourt for the Ducks. Left wing pass. Simpkins at the top. Pryor. Left side for Lynn. Gets a screen. 18-footer didn't take it. Into the corner. Three ball in the air by Pryor. He missed it. Rebound Oregon. Another crack for the Ducks. Lynn for the lead. Good. Three-pointer from the left wing.
A large percentage of the Oregon Ducks statistics from the three-point line has come from offensive rebounds. That time they got an offensive rebound, kicked it out to a wide-open Way Lynn, and he stuck it in the basket.
Auburn down one, and down goes Sebastian Williams-Adams. Didn't appear to be a lot of contact down the right side of the lane, but Lynn was called for the foul, and we have a timeout. 15:07 to go in the second half. Oregon leads Auburn 50-49. On to Victory, proud to be the official events experiences of Auburn, the Auburn Tigers. Experience Auburn like never before through On to Victory. See upcoming events and sponsorship opportunities at ontevictory.com. Auburn basketball continues in a moment.
Looking for legendary wings, mouth-watering burgers, and unbeatable pizza for your next big event? Baumhauer's Catering is here to satisfy your cravings. From tailgates, birthdays, to office lunches and weddings, boost your event with delicious flavors of Baumhauer's Catering. We offer pickup or delivery, or choose our full-service catering that includes setup and staff. Don't have space for your big event? We can even host you in our dedicated party space. Baumhauer's Victory Grill Catering. Legendary flavors, zero hassle. War Eagle.
Oh, hey, welcome to gift wrapping. Whoa, Zoe Saldana.
Hey, can you wrap these, please?
Wow, iPhone 17s. You splurged.
At T-Mobile, you can get 4 iPhone 17s on them. The new center stage front camera is amazing for group selfies. It's the perfect gift for everyone.
I'm the worst. I only got my mom a robe.
Well, it's better than socks.
So, I have to trade in my old phone, right?
No, at T-Mobile, there's no trade-ins needed when you switch. Keep your old phone or give it as a gift.
Incredible.
In fact, wrap up my old phone, too, for my Aunt Rosa. Forget that. Aunt Liz will be jealous.
Sounds like my family. Drama.
Oh, I got it. I'll give it to my abuela. I'll take reindeer paper with, hey, where are you going?
To T-Mobile! The holidays are better at T-Mobile. Get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade-in needed when you switch. Plus 4 lines for just $25 a line.
With 24 monthly bill credits and 4 eligible board-ins on essentials for well-qualified customers. Auto pay plus taxes, fees, and $35 device connection charge credits. Ending balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us. Finance agreement 256 gigabytes, $830 required. Visit T-Mobile.com.
Auburn basketball is brought to you by Alabama Power. When you cheer, we cheer. Alabama Power is a proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers.
15:07 remaining in the second half. Oregon 50, Auburn 49. We welcome you back to Las Vegas and Michelob Ultra Arena. This is Auburn's first round action in the Players Era Championship. Auburn will play Michigan tomorrow night at 7:30 Central Time. Our pregame coverage from here in Las Vegas will begin at 7. Don't forget Auburn football Saturday, the Iron Bowl. Pregame coverage on the Auburn Sports Network at 3:30 Central Time. The Tigers and the Crimson Tide from Jordan-Hare. 18 tonight for Tahad Pettiford, a season high. He's joined by Elijah Freeman, Keyshawn Hall, Keyshawn Murphy, and Sebastian Williams-Adams on the floor for Auburn. Tiger ball out of bounds down the right sideline. Keyshawn Hall will trigger.
They'll run that sideline out of bounds where they'll drag Keyshawn Hall across the court. It'll give Tahad Pettiford a chance to go one-on-one as well.
He has it at the top, picked up by Shellstead. Down the lane, it's Murphy to the hole. He banked it in.
Nice set play out of a timeout. Good job by the Auburn Tigers.
Auburn wanted a foul in the drive.
I wanted the Tigers to shoot a little bit better this half, and they really have.
51-50, Shellstead. Way out on the left, picked up by Pettiford. Off the left side now for Biddle. Angles top of the circle, picks up the dribble inside the arc. Right wing for Lynn. He'll drive to the hole. He banks it up. He didn't get it. Rebound, though, comes to Evans. Near out of bounds and out of bounds off of Sebastian Williams-Adams. Down the right sideline. Stewart goes crashing out of bounds. He's all right from Oregon. Ducks keep the ball with 18 to shoot.
That was pretty physical play by Stewart from Oregon and Williams-Adams from Auburn. That was a physical play.
Pryor at the top, ball deflected out of bounds off of Tahad Pettiford. I thought perhaps Shellstad touched it last, but it was Pettiford got in the passing lane and deflected it out. Here comes Filip Jovic.
The quickness and the length of the Auburn Tigers really gives the Ducks a hard time.
Jovic only played 7 minutes in the first half, picked up 3 fouls. He gives Murph a rest. Shellstad picked up by Jovic in a switch. Throws it underneath. Wide open shot is up, and it's good by Pryor.
Kind of got the ball watching that time, but Jovic and Tahad went to double team out of the court. Left the basket wide open.
52-51, Oregon with the lead. Pettiford lobs it. Jovic straight away. Head fake at 3, penetrates. Down the lane to the hole. Yes, and a foul!
Really made a nice move to the basket on a 2-man play. A toss back from Tahad Pettiford, and Phillip just took it straight to the basket and drew the foul.
Biddle whistled for the foul. Just his first of the night. And Jovic a chance for a 3-point play. He has given Auburn a 1-point lead. 53-52 at the 14:06 mark of the second half. Jovic from the line this year, just 54%. Knock it home, Phillip. Free throw in the air. Good.
Really nice 3-point play. The Tigers are really efficient offensively. All they got to do is start getting more stops on the defensive end.
Auburn has outscored Oregon 26-16 in the paint tonight. Leads by 2, 54-52, and a foul on Pettiford at the top. That's the third foul on Tahad.
Yeah. Auburn has elected on any ball screen, any 2-man play, to chase the ball over the top of the screen. Sometimes you hit that pretty physically hard.
Caden Magwood comes in, replacing Pettiford, who goes to the bench with 3 fouls. Oregon to its bench, and they bring Takai Simpkins after play resumes. He was trying to get in there. He didn't get into the scorer's table in time. Pryor will trigger. Throws it out near midcourt for Shellstad. Auburn by 2. Oregon ball just under 14 minutes to go, second half. Shellstad lobs it. Weak side pass, ball deflected. Auburn has it. Here's Magwood the other way for Auburn. Up the middle of the floor. On the right wing. 3-ball head fake by Freeman. Freeman picks up the dribble, needs to get rid of it. Elijah out to the top for Magwood. Shot clock at 16 for Auburn.
Did a good job holding his composure that time under a stressful situation.
Low post haul into the corner. 3-ball Freeman. No, air ball. And the rebound Pryor. Outlet to Lynn. Down the lane Biddle. Underneath, ball deflected off. And here's Auburn the other way. Here's Freeman. 4-on-2. Left corner. Head fake at 3. Now a 3 haul. No. Rebound on the weak side and a foul against Oregon.
I think that may be on Shellstad.
It'll be his second. And Auburn will keep the ball. With 13-11 to go in the second half. Overton in, Freeman out for Auburn.
Good position by
Jovic.
Williams. Adams that time drawing that foul on Shellstad on the backside rebound. Gives the Tigers a chance for a baseline out of bounds.
Sway will trigger. Baseline right. Lobs it inbound for Hall. Near the free throw line. Down the left side of the lane to the Hall. Good!
That out of bounds play works. A lot of times they isolate Keyshawn Hall at the elbow, and he just drives it quickly to the basket.
56-52 Auburn. 12:57 and counting in the second half of play. Oregon basketball, Shellstad top of the key. Works there against Sebastian Williams-Adams. He gets open for a 3. He did not get it. Rebound tapped up and missed. Rebound again, up and good.
2 second opportunities on the offensive glass for the Ducks. Really hurt the Tigers then.
And a timeout on the floor. 12:44 to go in the second. The score, Auburn 56, Oregon 54. Auburn ball when we come back. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
From birth to age 5, your child's brain is growing faster than ever. And guess what? You are your child's first teacher. Talking, singing, playing, and reading every day helps your child learn and thrive. Singing boosts memory. Playing builds problem-solving skills. Reading grows vocabulary. Talking teaches communication. Start strong because these early years matter the most. For tips and tools, visit the Alabama Department of Early Childhood Education at children.alabama.gov. Alabama's children deserve a strong start.
The Whataburger Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back, and it's still bigger and better than any chicken sandwich out there. More chicken strips, more Monterey Jack cheese smothered in buffalo and ranch, all on a 5-inch bun. There's so much crispy, cheesy, saucy goodness, you may find yourself speechless when someone asks what's your favorite part. Not because you can't find the words, just because it's hard to talk when your mouth's full with this much deliciousness. The Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back for a limited time. What a burger.
Auburn women's basketball returns home Sunday, November 30th for what is the only home game for nearly a month. The Tigers host the Oregon Ducks at 2 p.m. Central. Tickets are available at aubtix.com. It is your last chance to see Coach Vickers and the Tigers at home until December 18th. Make your plans now to see Auburn take on Oregon in Neville Arena Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. Central. War Eagle.
Checking the Yellowwood scoreboard back in the Auburn Sports Network studios. Jacob Hillman here's Auburn leads Oregon 56-54 at Michelob Ultra Arena in Las Vegas. In the SEC, New Orleans is trying to close out an upset victory in Starkville over Mississippi State. It is 66-61 with 1:57 to go at the hump as Josh Hubbard has 21 points and 6 rebounds for the Bulldogs, but it's Churchill Abbas with 11 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 blocks for the Privateers as they look to pull off the upset. Also in SEC action, Alabama and Gonzaga about to get underway down the road in Las Vegas. That game is slated to tip off at 8:30 Central. Two teams averaging north of 90 points per game, so should be a high-scoring affair there. And Auburn's opponent tomorrow night, it'll be Michigan. They're facing off against San Diego State at 9:30 tonight. Now back for more second-half action. Here's voice of the Tigers, Andy Burcham, and Coach Randall Dickey.
All right, thank you very much, Jacob. That Michigan-San Diego State game will follow ours here at Michelob Ultra Arena. Auburn by 2. Oregon presses. Sebastian Williams-Adams shy of midcourt. Bounce pass through a double-team Jovic. Right side drive to the hole. Magwood up and good!
Beautiful driving layup there. It's kind of a 2-on-1 play between Sebastian Williams-Adams and Magwood, and what a nice pass.
Auburn by 4. 12:22 to go second half of play. Left wing to Kai Simpkins. Top of the key picked up by Magwood. Off the right side, the pass for Lindsey. Further down the right wing, it goes for Stewart. Stewart in the lane, fell down. Got it, ball back, gets tied up. That's going to be a jump ball, and Auburn gets the arrow.
What a play by Magwood. That time he just dove right on top of that ball and wrapped it up. Gives the Tigers an extra possession, that's for sure. Tigers are doing a lot better that time defensively. We'll get a few stops because we are really scoring the basketball. We're picking that zone apart, and that is a good sign, but we've got to continue to defensive rebound.
Biddle replacing Egademir on the low post. Auburn against the press. Auburn backs it up, gets it across midcourt with a pass from Sway to Caden Magwood. Shot clock at 17. Around the perimeter, right wing for Hall. Head fake, goes baseline, drives to the hole. Out to the free throw line, down the lane. Magwood running one-hander, it's an air ball. And here is Oregon the other way. Simpkins on the left wing for the Ducks. Well outside the arc, picked up in a switch by Magwood. Crossover dribble down the lane. Throws it out of bounds. Trying to set up Kwame Evans Jr., but he threw it out of bounds, and it takes us to a media timeout. 11:37 to go in the second half. Auburn ball when we come back in Las Vegas. Tigers 58, Oregon 54. Stay tuned, Auburn basketball continues in a moment.
Welcome back to the Ford F-150 Truck Highlight Show.
We saw an outstanding performance, Andy.
It wasn't just a performance, Gabe. F-150 sent a message.
I mean, come on. Towing, payload, technology. It's one highlight app.
Gabe, it's always game on with a Ford F-150. For the latest offers on the official truck of the Auburn Tigers, see your local Ford dealer today. Whoa, Regal.
Hi, I'm Kylie.
I'm John.
And I'm Garrison. And a little thing we love about the 30-count Chick-fil-A nuggets
is sharing it in the car during the holidays.
I do love that. We will pack the car with gifts, and of course, we go and pick up our family's favorite nuggets. Every nugget is tasty times quadrillion. And we get all the sides.
Yeah, the ooey gooey mac and cheese is a big hit.
Everyone from 1 to 116 would love Chick-fil-A's chicken nuggets.
Share the nuggets, share the joy. Order the 30-count Chick-fil-A nuggets on the Chick-fil-A app. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Hey, Auburn fans, if you're a nursing mother, wounded veteran, special needs family, or caring for an elderly loved one, Snazzy is here to support you. This season, snag free parking passes for select families at Jordan-Hare Stadium. Plus, Snazzy gives away a VIP package every home game. Nominate someone in these groups at snazzy.org. Everything Snazzy does is thanks to Carrier, the inventors of modern air conditioning. Head to snazzy.org now to learn more and apply. Snazzy, accessibility for all.
Defensive statistics are presented by Cook's Pest Control. Cook's is the South's most trusted name in pest control and the official pest control partner of the Auburn Tigers.
Rebounding in this one, Oregon 31, Auburn 24. However, second chance points are almost even right now. 15 for Oregon, 14 for the Tigers. Here's one of the big differences in Auburn's favor. 14 turnovers by Oregon, 4 for Auburn. Auburn has turned that into 10 points off turnovers. Oregon with 3 off turnovers. Auburn basketball coming out of the timeout break.
The Tigers have really been efficient this half. 9 for 14 in the second half at 64%.
Three freshmen on the floor for Auburn right now. Sebastian Williams-Adams, Philip Jovic, and Caden Magwood. They join Hall and Overton on the floor. A reminder to you that Pettiford on the bench with 3 fouls for Auburn at the point. Oregon continues to press. Sebastian Williams-Adams shy of midcourt. Backs it up, bounce pass Magwood across midcourt. Drives down the lane, bounce pass for Jovic and a double team. Kicks it to the corner. Magwood for 3. He didn't get it. And the rebound pulled in by Evans the other way for Oregon. Magwood tied him up. He prevented a fast break. Oregon the other way. Left wing 3. Good by Simpkins.
Well, Simpkins has been on fire all night long.
4th 3 of the night for Simpkins. Trims the lead to 1 for Auburn, 58-57. Right wing, Hall. Keyshawn. Jovic outside the arc. One dribble to Magwood on the wing. Lobs it to the top, ball deflected. Not a good pass. Evans the other way to the hole. Oregon leads.
That's kind of back-to-back mistakes by Magwood right there.
Pettiford will come in at the next break for Auburn. 10:41 in the second. Oregon has gone on a 5-0 run and leads by 1. Magwood at the key. At the free throw line. 15-footer Caden. Good!
Comes right back, gets him a basket. Showed a lot of poise on his offensive that time. Really took his time. Picked the defense apart and got him a basket.
Auburn 60. Straightaway 3. It's no good by Shellstad. Rebounded by Auburn. Tigers up the floor. Sebastian Williams-Adams. Underneath. Jovic to the hole. Got it!
Nice pass by Williams-Adams. They lay it off to Jovic, and he just stuck it right in the basket, point blank.
9 points for Philip Jovic. Auburn back up 1. 4-0 run by the Tigers. 62-59 Auburn. Shellstad way out on the left wing. Bounce pass at the top for Evans. Around the perimeter, Biddle on the wing for Lindsey. Picks up the dribble. Top of the circle, Evans. Shot clock at 9. Whistle foul. Away from the ball. And it's going to go against Murphy. Defending Biddle on the low post. I believe it's Murphy. Yeah.
And
it's Hall.
Yeah,
right.
The switching defense, Hall had to switch off on Biddle, gave up a great deal of size, and Biddle actually had him on his back, wouldn't let him around.
Pettiford with 3 fouls, back into the lineup for Auburn.
I think we go as deep as we can with him.
Out of bounds, baseline right. Inbound Biddle, free throw line right side. Picked up Jovic, has to pick up the dribble ball, deflected. A steal, Sebastian Williams-Adams. Ahead to Keyshawn Hall. Across midcourt, right side, and a foul.
Great deflection by Philip Jovic that time. Really pressured the basketball, got a hand on it. Sebastian came up with a loose ball, tossed it over to Keyshawn Hall, and Keyshawn gets fouled.
3rd foul by Devin Pryor. Auburn leads by 4. Auburn basketball, 9:40 to go in the second half. Auburn has led by as many as 6 here in the ballgame. Left wing, Keyshawn Hall, screen from Jovic to the free throw line, to the top. 3 ball straight away, Sway, no. Rebound pulled out by Pryor the other way for Oregon. Across midcourt, a pass to Evans. On the right-hand dribble, Evans picked up by Jovic out on the left wing. Picks up the dribble there. Bounce pass to the top for Shellstad. Off the wing, in the corner, near the corner, left side, Evans. Inside the arc, top of the circle, Shellstad. Guarded by Overton, 7 to shoot. He waits for a screen. He gets to the wing, pops a 3, did not get it. Rebound underneath for Jovic. Ball deflected. It comes to Hall for Auburn.
Great effort by Phillip that time to chase that rebound down.
Hall the other way for the Tigers to the corner. Overton at the right wing. Maintains the dribble. Bounce pass. Pettiford at the top. Tahad leads Auburn with 18 points. Auburn by 4 with the ball. 13 to shoot for the Tigers. Pettiford, a screen from Jovic. Down the lane. Head fake. Kicks it to the corner for Overton. Shot clock at 6. KO spins down the right side of the lane. Fade away. Pull it up. He didn't get it. Rebound tapped up and missed. Rebound still loose. And it comes out of there to Shellstad for Oregon.
That was a good offensive possession. Just didn't get the basket, but really got a good-looking shot.
Pryor to the free throw line. Bounce pass, low post, ball deflected. Comes out onto the left side now for Lindsey. Top of the circle for Pryor. Shellstad with 14 to shoot for Oregon. Auburn by 4. Right wing Pryor. Guarded there by Sway. At the top it's Shellstad. Left wing, long three, Biddle. No. Rebound, foul. It's going to go against Lindsey as he fought off Tahad Pettiford.
Boy, Tahad was strong that time on his box out, giving up a lot of size and weight, but he held his ground and drew the foul.
And a timeout on the floor. Auburn 62, Oregon 59. Take on game day with the great taste of Coke Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever? You try to decide. Stay tuned. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Where were you when this happened?
56-yarder. It's got, no, does not have the leg. And Chris Davis takes it in the back of the end zone. He'll run it out to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45. There goes Davis. Oh my God! Davis is going to run it all the way back. Auburn's going to win the football game. Auburn's going to win the football game. He ran the missed field goal back. He ran it back 109 yards. They're not going to keep him off the field tonight. Holy cow! Oh my God! Auburn wins. Auburn has won the Iron Bowl. Auburn has won the Iron Bowl in the most unbelievable fashion you will ever see. I cannot believe it. 34-28.
Don't miss the next heart-pounding moment. This is Auburn football on the Auburn Sports Network.
Are you ready for your winning moment? Find it at Wind Creek Casino, where the action never stops. Hottest games, loosest spins, more ways to win. We've got the highest payouts and the most epic rewards. At Wind Creek, there's a win waiting for you around every corner. Wind Creek Casino. Find your winning moment. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Jacob Hillman back in our Auburn Sports Network studios, checking the Yellowwood scoreboard as they are coming down to the wire at the hump in Starkville, Mississippi. New Orleans leads Mississippi State 68-67 with 3 seconds to go, as Mississippi State has just come out of the timeout, and it will be one more shot for the Bulldogs to try and avoid the upset as New Orleans leads it by 1. Gonzaga and Alabama underway with the Crimson Tide leading 6-5 with 16:56 to go in the first half in Las Vegas. Later tonight, also in SEC action, the Maui Invitational, Texas and Arizona State tip-off at 10:30 Central. 62-59 between Auburn and Oregon with 7:59 to go out in Michelob Ultra Arena. And for the rest of the story, here's voice of the Tigers, Andy Burcham and Coach Randall Dickey.
Left wing three, ball to Hot Pettiford, no. Weak side rebound. Auburn back up and a foul. Freeman pulled that one down in the weak side and got fouled on his way back up. And he'll go to the line for a couple.
Great call coming out of that timeout. Set play for Tahad. He got a good look. It didn't go down, but Elijah Freeman went high in the air to grab that rebound to try to go back up and drew the foul.
Lindsey whistled for his third. Freeman's free throw is good. Rattled around and fell through.
Yeah, they need to increase this lead. Up 4 right now. Get it to 5. You got 7:47 left. You got about 2 or 3 segments left that you got to try to win 2 of them.
Freeman knocks home both. Auburn by 5, 64-59, 7:44 and a counting clock. Second half action, Auburn and Oregon in Las Vegas. Out on the left side, Lindsey gets a screen, brings it top of the circle. Inside the arc, off the right wing, hands the ball there. Pryor, top of the key. Gets the ball to Shellstad. Working on to Pettiford. Picked up in a switch by Overton. Right wing, head fake, drive to the baseline, to the basket. It's up, it's missed. Rebound tapped around, out of bounds to Auburn.
What a defensive stand that time. Coming out of that timeout, getting the basket by Elijah Freeman, making 2 free throws and going right back down the court, shutting the Oregon Ducks out on that. Winning that possession is really a good momentum swing for the Tigers.
Oregon's taking the press up. They're in a 2-3 zone. Auburn by 5 with the ball. They leave it off the right side. Sway. Wing, Freeman, top of the circle, Pettiford. To Hod, off the left wing. Drives to the hole, hangs, shoots, didn't get it. And the rebound pulled in by Pryor for Oregon. That would have given Auburn its biggest lead of the night. Lindsey, right wing 3, Oregon. No, long rebound, weak side, Pettiford. Auburn looks to break. To Hod, one-on-one against Pettiford to the hole. Goes up, didn't get it, but he got fouled.
Really a good attack by Tahad Pettiford, going coast to coast. Good shutout on the defensive end. They won that possession, put it in Tahad's hands. He goes the length of the floor, draws the foul right at the basket.
Pryor called for his 4th. And it puts Tahad Pettiford at the line for a couple.
Just keep climbing yourself, increasing this. Make your free throws down the stretch and increase this lead.
Free throw from Tahad. Got it. Boy, it rattled, but it fell through. And Auburn has matched its largest lead of the night at 6. Lindsey checks out for Oregon. And Simpkins back in, their best three-point shooter tonight. He has 4 threes on the evening. Pettiford, second free throw. Good.
That's a big feather in the Tigers' cap right now is just continue. They can break down and really play good defense and really make it tough on the Ducks.
66-59, Auburn on top. Biggest lead of the night for the Tigers. Shellstad working out at the top against Murphy. Head fake at 3, left side, Simpkins. Kicks it on the wing, throws it away. Auburn 2-on-1 the other way. Freeman to the basket, laid it in!
Beautiful defense, unbelievable. Quick hands by the Tigers, and then Elijah Freeman goes all the way to the goal.
Timeout Oregon, timeout Ducks. 6:19 second half. Elijah Freeman going coast to coast for the Tigers. And Auburn leads it by a score of 68-59.
What a play, what a momentum swing. The Tigers are sky high right now, and the Ducks have got to regroup, call timeout.
We'll keep it here for this timeout. Auburn leads it by 9, 68-59. What has been the key to this run, Randall?
I think the most astounding statistic that's on our screen is with all the given size on the front line that the Oregon Ducks have, the Tigers lead the Ducks 34-20 on points in the paint.
How about that?
That is showing toughness. It's showing that grit, take the ball right to the basket, doing things that they know they can do, overachieving against bigger size on the front line. The Tigers have really played well, and it's really a pleasure to watch Tahad Pettiford. He seems to really be back on his game tonight. 20 points on 8 of 17 shooting.
His season high.
4 rebounds, 26 minutes of play. And another thing the Tigers have done, they've got 14 total assists out of 26 made baskets, which is always a good sign of team basketball.
Auburn right now on a 10-0 run in the last 4:13. During that time, Oregon 0 of its last 5. They've gone 4.5 minutes without scoring.
Tigers defense has been stifling this last 3 or 4 possessions, and it needs to continue for about 6 minutes and 19 seconds.
Auburn by 9. Shellstad off the right side. It goes on the wing for Simpkins. Picked up by Pettiford. Off the left wing into the corner left side. Drive to the hole. Wraparound pass, ball loose. Still loose. Auburn comes out of it. It's Freeman for Auburn. Off the right sideline, it's Overton. Chance to take the lead to double figures. Overton at the top for Pettiford. Backs it up to set up the offense.
Smart basketball. Run some clock now. Get
Low
a good
post.
shot.
Low post. Sway. Freeman at the top. Right wing. Overton for 3. No. And the weak side rebound pulled down on the weak side.
Still a good series. You went from one side of the floor to the other, found a wide open Kevin Overton.
Simpkins open 3. Good.
You got to get back in defensive transition. The Ducks are going to go back to their press. Try to start applying a little bit more pressure to the Tigers.
5.5 minutes to go. 68-62 Auburn in Vegas. Sway shy of midcourt and across midcourt with a pass to Pettiford. 22 to shoot for Auburn, leading by 6. Pettiford at the top for Murphy. Keyshawn picks up the dribble right side of the key. Lobs it out to the top for Pettiford. Around his man. Around another. Down the lane. Up with the left hand and a foul on Biddle, I think.
Really smart play. Todd Pettiford has stayed inside the paint against the Ducks all day long. It just shows they've got more holes in their defense than Swiss cheese.
Foul against Biddle is his second. Will send Tahad Pettiford to the line for a couple. A season-high 22 points tonight.
Tahad really has been smart on his penetration tonight, drawing fouls, getting to the free throw line.
First free throw, he got it. Hit the iron, fell through. And Keyshawn Hall back into the lineup for Auburn, replacing Kevin Overton. 69-62 Tigers, 5:11 to go in the second half against Oregon. Second free throw, Tahad. Swish.
Really good get back play, a really good defense. It's one possession at a time with 5 minutes and 8 seconds to go. Defense is the key.
Shellstead at the top, guarded by Freeman. To the left wing. Down to the basket. He put it up. He didn't get it. Rebound to low post, Oregon. To the top, Simpkins, another three. He didn't get it, but he got fouled by Pettiford.
Oh.
That's a three-point shot. Auburn said he kicked out his feet, and Pettiford is called for his fourth foul.
Oh, my. Really missed the shot, and Tahad's momentum, he just couldn't put the brakes on quickly enough. It bumped into him. Gives Simpkins, who has been unbelievable for the Ducks tonight, the chance for another 3 baskets.
Auburn really thought that Simpkins, you could tell by the bench that he kicked out that time. Pettiford got a little too close, though. Didn't give him a lot of room to come down.
It was hard to put on the brakes. He was closing on him so hard.
Well, that's his fourth foul. He's got to watch it now, friends.
That's for sure. Not for sure the Tigers won't think about taking him out.
Simpkins will get 3 free throws here. First is good. Simpkins has kept Oregon in this ball game tonight. He has 18 points.
He is singly handled. He's been the catalyst on the perimeter as Biddle has been inside.
Second free throw, good. 70-64 Auburn, 4:53 to go, second half. Evans will come in if Simpkins makes this third free throw, and he does. In the second half, he's kept Oregon in the game.
Lots of time left on, a lot of ball in front of us. We've got to continue to play possession by possession. We've got to get through this 4-minute meeting. You got 4:53 left. The biggest staring thing that's glaring us in the face is the 4 fouls on Tahad Pettiford.
Tahad in the backcourt. Sebastian Williams-Adams now across midcourt to the right wing. Hands the ball to Pettiford. Picked up by Pryor. Now Pryor backs up, and it's Shellstad against Tahad. Sebastian Williams-Adams on the wing. Hall to the top for Tahad. Left wing. 18-footer in the air. Tahad. Bang!
Beautifully done. He just continues to bury him. They're going to take him out.
Yes, they
right
will.
Now, 4:31. They got a 4-minute meeting. At the 4-minute mark, they've got to give Tahad just a little bit of breather.
24 points tonight ties Tahad's career high. That came last year at Georgia on January 18th. Remember that Auburn win? Auburn did not have Janai Broom. Remember the game that Turtle had for Auburn that day on that Saturday in Athens?
That was one of the biggest road victories in SEC play of all of last year, and it is so good to see Tahad. His confidence level is sky high, and he has orchestrated by far the best player on the floor. He and Simpkins for Oregon, the best 2 players on the floor.
They have combined, the 2, for 44 points tonight. 24 for Tahad, 20 for Simpkins. Tahad to the bench now, and Magwood in until this next media timeout, I would guess, or maybe a little bit more.
Tigers going to have to play smart. Needs Keyshawn Hall to stick his head back up right here on the offensive end. We need Keyshawn Murphy and Sebastian Williams-Adams to climb the defensive glass.
Auburn presses. Biddle the inbound to Pryor. 72-65 Auburn. 4:27 in the second half. Shellstad walks it across midcourt. Passes right side to Pryor. Well outside the arc. Pryor, crossover. Kicks it to the corner. Brown, free ball. Evans didn't get it. Rebound. Auburn foul in the play. Oh, they got it on Auburn. They got Auburn for the foul. Murphy whistled for the foul. His third. Overton in. Magwood comes out. Out of bounds, baseline right. Inbound Biddle. Turnaround jumper. He didn't get it. Rebound tapped up and in,
second
though.
opportunity on a tip in.
Goodness. Shellstad underneath the smallest guy on the floor.
This is interesting. The Tigers do not have a true point guard on the floor.
Overton across midcourt, Sebastian Williams-Adams.
Kevin Overton's going to run the offense.
72-67 Auburn. Under 4 minutes to go. He turns the corner, does Overton to the hole up. He got it!
Layup. What a play by Kevin Overton. Shows his experience, shows his poise. A young man that's freshman of the year in the Missouri Valley, his freshman year at Drake. Played the Final 8 with Texas Tech a year ago and made a great play.
74-67 Auburn. Shellstad at the top. Right wing Pryor. Wants the low post for Biddle. Picks up the dribble. Still looking. Bounce pass. Stewart. Shellstad left wing. Step back. 3 ball. Shellstad short. Rebound underneath. Back to the wing. Top of the circle. Biddle. Biddle wide. He's fouled at the free throw line by Murphy. And that's 4 on Keyshawn. Timeout on the floor. 3:13 to go. Auburn 74. Oregon 67. Your team is your most valuable asset. So ensure they're protected with the best workers' compensation insurance available. Ask your agent for an Alicom quote today. Auburn basketball continues in a moment.
Alabama Power is here for you when big storms hit, but we're also here for the little things. We're there to get the coffee started, to make sure everyone's ready for school, for midday dance breaks, and evening entertainment. We're also there to help you save on all that energy with easy-to-use tips, tools, and efficiency programs. So enjoy these moments.
Kids, movie night.
And we'll do the rest. Visit alabamapower.com and follow us on social to learn more.
From birth to age 5, your child's brain is growing faster than ever. And guess what? You are your child's first teacher. Talking, singing, playing, and reading every day helps your child learn and thrive. Singing boosts memory. Playing builds problem-solving skills. Reading grows vocabulary. Talking teaches communication. Start strong because these early years matter the most. For tips and tools, visit the Alabama Department of Early Childhood Education at children.alabama.gov. Alabama's children deserve a strong start.
There's Team Pride, and then there's Extra Tiger Pride. When I'm carrying the Auburn University Regents Visa debit card or prepaid Regents Now card, that's exactly what I get. Whether I'm grabbing some extra Auburn gear or picking up an extra dozen wings for the game, this card always brings it. Sometimes I get an extra War Eagle from the cashier too. Visit Regions.com/Go Tigers to get yours.
Extra changes everything. And at Regions, Extra is our ordinary. Official bank of the SEC, member FDIC.
Keep it here after the game for the Regents Bank postgame show with final stats and analysis, plus comments from Coach Pearl. Now back to the game.
Oh, we've got a long way to go get there, don't we?
Well, I think you're good. You know, you're looking at 3:13 left. By all, in normal times, you're looking at anywhere from 6 to 8 possessions normally. So if you say you got to win half of those to win the game, but the biggest thing is you got to take care of the basketball for the Tigers. You got to get a good shot if you possibly can. Make your free throws down the stretch and give Oregon 0 3-point baskets.
Right. Hall, Murphy, Sebastian Williams-Adams, Overton, and Freeman out there for Auburn. Murphy has 4 fouls. Pettiford is on the bench with 4.
This is a big defensive series for the Tigers right here.
Evans, right wing Biddle. Had a 3, didn't take it. Now to Evans. Hands the ball at the top for Shellstad. We approach the 3-minute mark in Vegas. Auburn 74, Oregon 67. Shellstad drives, pull-up jumper. Shellstad, he didn't get it. Weak side rebound, Freeman for Auburn.
Really good. Got to run some clock right here. Make the Oregon Ducks guard you.
Freeman will drive to the hole. Head fake, left wing. Hall had a 3, didn't take it.
Really smart play right time.
Hall picks up the dribble, needs to get rid of it. He does almost at midcourt for Overton. At the top, it's Murphy, 10 to shoot. Left wing Hall, put it in his hands. Down to 7. 3 ball at the top, gone! Oh, Keyshawn Hall!
Oh, that was a dagger right there.
Auburn by 10. 2:27 to go, second half. Watch out for the 3 here. Right wing Evans drives, gets cut off. Nicely by Sway. Out to the top, Shellstad. Left wing Simpkins. Don't give him an open look. Shellstad on the wing. Now picked up at the top by Hall. 12 to shoot. Right wing Shellstad. Outside the arc. Low post. drive, whistle. Oh, they got Auburn for a block. I thought it was going to be a charge. I thought he dipped his shoulder. I thought Stewart dipped his shoulder, but they got Overton for the block.
Well, if the folks that's listening to us understand this, we've gotten over about 2.5 minutes without a true point guard on the floor.
Auburn has knocked home its last 3 field goals, and during that time, Oregon has gone scoreless for 2 minutes.
We got Tahad back in the game now, but Kevin Overton did an outstanding job.
Stewart missed the free throw, rebound Murphy. Auburn by 10.
Right here, we can run the clock, put the pressure on Oregon, make Oregon come after us and start fouling.
Pettiford back on the floor for the Tigers. He's at midcourt. 1:56 and counting, second half. Tahad gets a screen from Murphy. Right wing free throw line. Head fake there. Picks it up off the left side for Hall. 10 to shoot for Keyshawn Hall. Out to the top for Pettiford. 8 to shoot. Tahad, step back in the corner. Sebastian Williams-Adams drives to the basket. Nobody's fouled. He drew the foul with 1:39 to go. And Sebastian Williams-Adams will go to the line for 2.
What an outstanding offensive series. What game management these Tigers have had. They went to the end of the clock, and at 2 seconds left, Sebastian Williams-Adams gets fouled. What a play.
Excuse me, Randall. Just so excited right now. Sean Stewart picked up his second foul.
You should be, because the Tigers have really...
Free throw, Sebastian didn't get it. That's just Auburn's second miss of the night. The Tigers 14 of 16, and Auburn's first miss of the second half. And Stewart comes out for Oregon, and Kwame Evans is, Pyre with 4 fouls is back in. For Auburn, Overton, Freeman, Sebastian Williams-Adams, Murphy, and Hall. Pettiford on the bench.
Right here.
Yeah, Pettiford getting a much-needed rest with 4 fouls. Second free throw, he missed both. Doggone it. And the free throw put in by Price. Auburn's lead is 10, 1:34 to go. Off the left wing, Evans. Evans lobs it. Low post, Biddle against Murphy. Biddle up with the right hand, he didn't get it. Rebound, a whistle, and a foul against Auburn. Tigers didn't get the rebound. And Oregon will go back to the line to shoot 2 with 1:25 to go.
What they're doing right here, Andy, they're offense-defense substituting for Tahad Pettiford. When we have the ball on offense, he's coming into the game. If they have the opportunity, they can get him out to save him on defense as he has 4 fouls.
Devin Pryor to shoot 2. First is good. Auburn 14 of 17 from the free throw line. Oregon's 14 of 19.
Still got a ways to go. Still got a couple of possessions we need to win.
Second free throw. It's no good. I think Auburn was in the lane early. Doggone it.
We don't want to start giving them points, that's for sure.
The foul, by the way, was against Sebastian Williams-Adams. And he made the second free throw. Pryor cuts the lead to 8. Got to take care of the basketball. And the ball deflected, and a whistle. And it goes out of bounds. Did they call that foul against Tahad Pettiford? They did, and he just fouled out. Along the left or the right sideline. He got double teamed. I guess if he could have called a timeout, he probably should have. But he is done. So Auburn will have to play the last 120, leading by 8 without the leading scorer tonight in Tahad Pettiford. And Simpkins is the one at the line to shoot 2 for Oregon. I'm not sure it should be Simpkins at the line.
I thought it was...
I think it's Evans at the line, isn't it?
Should be Evans.
1:20 to go. Well, I sure hope they're not looking at some kind of flagrant here. The 3 officials have gathered around the replay monitor. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Auburn Sports Network. Tahad Pettiford is fouled out. They trapped him in the corner. His pass was deflected. He went for the deflected ball and was called for his 5th foul of the night. Fabulous night for the sophomore out of Jersey City, New Jersey. Pettiford leaves the game with 24 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists.
He had 5 of 6 for the free throw line. We needed him to get fouled that time.
Yep.
But it's on, well, this group right here took us through a good stretch with Overton running the show, playing the point position.
It is going to be Simpkins at the free throw line. A chance to cut the lead to 6 right here. 77-69 Auburn, 1:20 to go. First free throw, he got it.
It changes things. We had the opportunity to go up on 4 possessions, did not do it. Now it's down to 3 possessions, and it could be, makes this one here, it could be 2 possession game.
By the way, Overton back in at point guard for Auburn. Simpkins got both.
2 possession game in a minute 20 is what you practice on.
They're pressing inbound to Sebastian Williams-Adams, and he is fouled. And that's the one they wanted to foul.
Yes.
And now Sebastian Williams-Adams to the free throw line for Auburn for a 1 and bonus.
It's going to give the young freshman an opportunity in a pressure situation to go to the line, make him a couple of free throws right here. Certainly would give the Tigers a big breath of fresh air.
It's a 1 and bonus, both teams with 9 fouls. Actually, that was Oregon's 10th. So this is a 2-shot foul for Sebastian. 1:18 to go, Auburn 77, Oregon 71. First of 2, Sebastian Williams. Got it.
Nicely done, young man. It was really good to see his confidence level. Make this one as well. Stretch it on back out.
Auburn 78, Oregon 71. Second free throw, Sebastian Williams. Got them both.
Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Kudos to that young freshman right there.
1:18 to go. Shell stack across midcourt. On the left wing, it goes for Simpkins. Drives inside the arc, top of the circle, Evans. 1:10 to go, Auburn by 8. Turns the corner, spins into the lane. He lost it. Ball comes to Biddle. Biddle at the free throw line. Picks it up, out to the top. Simpkins, a long 3. He didn't get it. Rebound tapped out, comes to Shellstad. 4-3, no. Rebound to Freeman for Auburn in the backcourt. Reach in foul on Biddle with 53 and 3/10 seconds to go.
It's about making free throws now with 53 seconds to go. The Tigers up 79-71.
Oregon had 2 really good looks, albeit long looks at a 3 there. Couldn't get it to fall. Auburn finally got the rebound, and Elijah Freeman to the line for Auburn to shoot 2. The Tigers lead by 8 with 53 and 3/10 seconds to go.
Every free throw's big, but they're magnified in the last 2 or 3 minutes of the game, and especially this last minute.
7.6 rebounds for Elijah Freeman. First free throw. Got it.
Beautifully done. What a poised atmosphere the Auburn Tigers have shown.
All 8 of his points, Randall, have come in the second half. Second free throw, Elijah. Missed it short. Auburn by 9, 51 seconds to go. Simpkins across midcourt for Oregon.
One more stop.
Right wing Biddle, head fake at 3. 44 seconds and counting. Shellstad down the lane from 15 feet. He got it. Take care of the ball, Auburn. Stock the clock with 40 and 8/10 seconds to go. Auburn leads it 80-71. The inbound comes to Sebastian Williams-Adams. Lobs it ahead to Keyshawn Hall. Auburn 80, Oregon 73, and a whistle and a foul. Hall, all right. He was fouled by Evans, and Keyshawn, oh no, he reaches down, he's stretching out. An injured ankle, I guess.
Well, he was trying to put the brakes on,
Yeah.
and his looked like his feet kind of stuck and his body weight kind of carried forward. May have tweaked that just a little bit.
80-73, Auburn. Hall at the line for 2 for the Tigers.
Make these 2 right here. Let's stretch this thing on out.
Free throw, Keyshawn, good. Keyshawn Hall averaging a double-double this season. Gives Auburn an 81-73
does spoil
lead.
you when he's shooting that free throw line.
17 points and 5 rebounds. Second free throw, good.
Really good. What poise the Tigers have played with.
Shellstad across midcourt, 32 seconds to go. There's a steal by Overton. Auburn the other way. Overton to the hole. Jams in with the left hand. A windmill dunk by Overton.
Away. Holy smokes, what a thundering dunk by Kevin Overton.
Auburn by 11, 20 seconds to go in this one. Shellstad, left wing, Simpkins. 3-ball blocked by Sebastian Williams-Adams. Rebounded by Hall. Just get it across midcourt and dribble this one away. Down to 9 seconds. Hall on his way to the hole. No. Rebound Oregon. Down to 3 seconds. Shellstad across midcourt for 3. No good. Auburn wins. Auburn wins against Oregon. Auburn 84. Oregon 73.
Huge victory. Unbelievable performance by the Tigers in the second half. Their defense was stifling, but their game management was superior over the Oregon Ducks, and the poise at the free throw line certainly made a difference.
Final score tonight. Auburn improves to 5-1 on the season, gives Oregon its first loss of the season. Auburn 84, Oregon 73. Stay tuned. The Regions Bank postgame show is next. And this is the Auburn Sports Network.
Looking for legendary wings, mouth-watering burgers, and unbeatable pizza for your next big event? Baumhauer's Catering is here to satisfy your cravings. From tailgates, birthdays, to office lunches and weddings, boost your event with delicious flavors of Baumhauer's Catering. We offer pickup or delivery, or